Hello.
Welcome back to 39?
No,
38?
way off.
What was I thinking?
32.
32. Oh, I was looking at the last episode. Aaron was here and it was something with an 8, I'm pretty sure. Could be completely wrong.
Maybe.
I believe you.
I think it was 28 or 18.
No, had to have been 18, because I wasn't there.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back to Roll for Performance. Well, we left off in the middle of a combat. The main things that happened last session is they left Exozar. Exozar, whoa.
Whoa.
Sorry, name drop.
Name dropping who? I don't know. Is that it?
Name dropping Exozar.
Name dropping
Goddamn.
Exozar, clearly.
Is that something?
Good. Why am I forgetting?
Is it something
the
I
name of
should
my
know?
own world?
Exeldor.
Exeldor, thank you. Exeldor was founded by Exozar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fun.
Anyway, they left Exeldor, the nation of the undead, started heading back towards the Screaming Forest as part of a plan to go meet with people there and see if they have a thread, because it's most likely. And also, you had an inn with Tallie. On your way there, you saw a lot of merchants running in the opposite direction, being like, we gotta leave. And you were like, what's going on? They're like, there's people burning down the forest. And you saw a big plume. Did you pick the lock? Yeah. Nice job! Crime!
Yeah.
So you
I have a
guys
bunch of
made
other
your way
locks if
there
you wanna-
and saw Kruber Dynasty, kind of battalion, burning away at the edge of the forest and successfully doing so, which is scary because that's never happened before. People have tried to do stuff like that to the forest before and haven't been successful. But they are currently successful, burning down the forest. You guys tried to sneak up. It was going well. The Archbishop, it was not going well, they were bounce. The Archbishop yelled at you guys, Grum yelled back, the guy threw fire at him, and combat began. It was going okay. The thing is that there's a row of all these little paint pots here are muskets, musketeers, and they were all just basically laying like fire upon you guys. And then the Archbishop was laying actual fire upon you guys. He seems to be some sort of like fire kind of cleric kind of character. Has the ability to blow up projectiles in the air, as we learned, and he also just is generally weird.
He's kind of a little freak.
He's kind of a little freak, as is most Kruber Dynasty members.
Yes.
As combat went on, you guys were just really struggling. Eventually, Grum used an earthquake from his fist. The Archbishop was like, "Holy shit, Archer, do your job!" Yelling back into the street, into the forest, where a bunch of arrows started coming out. And then, right near the end of the session, a dimension door opened up, and Aaron, from the previous episode, he returned, looking a little different. He had like been branded on his chest with the Kruber Dynasty symbol. His fingers had been replaced by like metal like spokes on his left hand, and just looked like he basically got tortured and indoctrinated. That was the vibe. And instead of having his crossbow, he now wields a longbow. I did make a Hero Forge. It just did not save because Hero Forge has been acting up recently, so I'll have to make a new one.
Use Technicraft.
Kills you.
Kills you.
But without further ado, is anyone else have anything they want to say?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch this guy. That's my plan.
Yeah, we're gonna.
But
All
like-
right, Breath. Well, it is your turn after all, so why don't we start back to the brawl,
Oh,
if you
I
will.
gotta turn on the battle map there.
I wonder if we should ever do like a bigger battle map.
Boink.
If you can move,
Oh,
there,
that
you
guy.
can.
Bigger back.
No, on the screen. Like we put,
you should
it
move
full screen
behind
and all of us in the corner.
Yeah,
That
if
might
you-
be hard.
If you
Alright,
could move.
so
there,
I
you
am
can
gonna
fly.
flurry to blow him.
Okay.
No.
True.
Is it
Yeah.
advantage or plus 2?
Oh.
We talked about it.
To
and
change it back.
We
to
changed it back to advantage
It's-
for this campaign.
Okay. Well, I get
I don't
advantage.
know.
Well, okay. Take a vote. Who wants it to be advantage?
I don't care either way. I'll make the
Do
vote.
you want
I
to
think
make the vote?
advantage is dangerous.
What? No, the vote will
Sure,
could be
but
even.
it's just,
What do you vote for?
bro, I'm going
It's
goblin.
advantage
I
or
don't
plus
know.
2. That's what
Yes.
we decided.
Plus
Advantage?
2. It's
Plus
just
2.
never felt worth it.
It's literally always worth it.
It's never felt.
Okay.
What I have been thinking about is 5th edition it's not designed like Pathfinder. So taking a plus 2 rule for something like Pathfinder, where stacking plus 2s and plus 1 circumstantial bonus is very good. In putting that into 5th edition does not feel as rewarding.
Yes.
Whereas rolling with advantage feels very good.
That's great. Anyway, this guy moves here, and then they both attack Grum with advantage, and Grum dies.
They already have advantage on Grum.
That's true.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
If Grum was
Well,
up,
make
they'd
it a
have
vote.
advantage.
Raise your hand if you want it to be advantage.
I vote advantage.
That's 3-2. All right.
We're gonna regret that later when we're fighting like a
Okay.
billion.
It
skeletons.
doesn't matter.
Now 15 skeletons come out of the ground.
Okay, but at the moment, none of that matters because we all have advantage on this guy because I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Which means
Oh,
all...
'cause Crusher, right?
Yes, because all further attacks on them till the end of my next turn, start of my next turn, have advantage. And I'm also Flurry of Blows in.
Like how that looks when you.
Well, I have to roll my other
True,
punches
true,
to
true.
see if they hit.
True.
Okay, so that's a not
Okay.
1. Re-roll that. 5, and then that's with advantage. So 16.
To hit.
No, a little bit higher than that.
Okay.
His AC should.
16
His
on the
AC
die.
Is lower than is 16 or lower, so you.
Okay, so that definitely hits.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a crit. Another 16 definitely hits. So that's 3 hits. 2. It rolled. It was on 18. Then it rolled back to 4. So I believe that last one does not hit. Yeah. So that's 3 hits. So
he is going to use a reaction just to use Blazing Shield. Just so when you hit him, as you do. Yep.
Did he go after me?
On his turn or.
No, in the turn order, I attacked him. He used that on my attack as well.
Oh, then I guess
So
I
he
can't
shouldn't
remember
have.
last. I
What
had
was
marked
the
that he
initiative?
didn't. The initiative is currently. You are before him. Before Brayoft.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Am I before him? The
Yes.
guy.
Yeah. So he
Okay.
doesn't. You're right. He doesn't have it.
okay,
Carry
cool.
on.
And then do that. All right, so and then so I really just sort of come out of the shadows, still very bloody
Oh yeah,
from
that
earlier.
is a. I forgot to mention the.
That's
Aaron has a
magic
magic
darkness.
quiver now, and that's a smoky
Yeah.
aura of darkness.
So I go in. I assume he's still holding his like cattle prod. So I
Yeah.
sort of I shove that out of the way, and then I punch him and kick him both with my left hand, and then I kick him again, and then I sort of roll back into the darkness here, getting
I
cover.
feel like a branding iron.
He doesn't. He can't opportunity attack or anything because Flurry of Blows disengages.
He's
That
also out
takes
of reaction.
a key point. Yeah, I know, but I'm being cute. I can shove him, but I'm actually not going to. And then what is that for damage? So that's
You punch him and then you like land on your feet and then reverse somersault back into the
so that's
smoke.
3d6 plus 10 plus 4, so plus 14 bludgeoning to this guy.
Okay. 14.
It's
yeah.
always so crazy.
No,
that he's
3d6 plus 14.
3d6 was 14.
He's like a drunk all of the time, and then he
Three,
gets into fights. And he's
three,
like, I'm a perfectly tuned
Not
armed fighter.
great. So
Yeah,
that's
bring us up with
7
that.
plus 14, 21 bludgeoning damage to this
Wow.
guy, and we all have advantage on him for the next set of turns.
He does not look.
And then I move back to my cover there, and then I pass my turn.
Okay.
One of the sides of the most
It is now his turn. He kind of like grabs his chest. You notice that, like you like punch him hard that like the armor is like cracked, like the little breastplate he's got. He's kind of holding on to
I
it.
crack it right where like Kruber emblem is.
Yeah. You punch like the face of Kruber on his thing.
Is the emblem just the guy's face?
No.
Aw. Does his armor have Kruber's face on it? Like a little.
He's just a big fan of Kruger.
He's like wearing like merch of him.
He is gonna cast a spell. Let me just check.
It's like the I Heart New York
It's a
thing, but it
ninth level
says I Heart Kruger.
Yeah, it's wish. He's
Meteor's
cast. He's
form.
Oh, you spoiled it.
Well, I don't know. If
Well,
he's
I think if he casts Meteor's form, we're dead. So
Not necessarily.
yeah, maybe not you.
Maybe not me if I was.
I'm a silly
No, you'd be actually dead
You'd
probably.
be crazy.
If I was at full health, maybe I could take it.
Okay, but that we're not.
Doesn't
Now.
Meteor Swarm only technically count as one attack? So that'd only be one death save unless it does his max.
That's true.
Yeah, but it could do
You
it.
can very much.
Okay, he's kind of like holding on. He's like you like knock the wind out of him, so he's like he pulls out like a little piece of reliquary cloth and like it burns and he goes, Kruber, protect us! And he's gonna cast a holy aura. It is concentration. So do we have? Do we try and put that on him? It is. Divine light washes out from you and coalesces in a soft radiance in a 30-foot radius around you. Creatures of your choice in that radius, when you cast a spell, shed dim light in a 5-foot radius and have advantage on all saving throws. And other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends. Additionally, when a fiend or undead hits an undead,
30-foot radius.
yes, he's gonna move, so don't draw yet.
That's not. Is that not 30? Oh no, that's okay.
Yeah.
I forgot we're not using. Right.
And then he's going to move over
He
here.
he has 20 less speed from my 2 slashing attacks, and this
Okay.
is difficult terrain.
Oh fuck! In that case, he will not cast that spell. I forgot that you lowered his speed. Remove concentration. He will cast Firestorm instead. Actually, you did slash him, right?
Yes.
I don't know how much more the earthquake hit. I would say like 3 rounds probably.
How many?
Has it been 7 rounds since you cast it?
I don't know.
No, it's only been like 3 or 4.
That is true.
Because you jumped here, but then you got like downed immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Well,
funny
it
prank.
was 1 round of the Quetzalcoatl grabbing me.
Yes.
I survived that, and then the next round after that. So I think it's 4 rounds.
Okay, yeah, he is going to cast Firestorm, which is it's just his big spell. Yeah.
Good luck storming the fire, guys.
But the good news is he only does have 2 seventh level slots, and he already used 1 on Conjure Celestial, which went very poorly. So yeah, he's going to look you dead in the eyes and cast Firestorm.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
sorry, you're
That-
the only one that he can see.
Well, Firestorm is weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead he just holds up his hand, and like you see a ball of fire like shoot up and it expands into like a line. So sheets of rolling flame appear in locations you choose within range. It is 10 10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish, but each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube.
So it has to
Oh.
like line up then.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be aligned because you could do.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can like Minecraft block it.
You can.
Yeah.
They're Minecraft blocks. So he's immune to fire, so he's gonna put one directly on himself.
You should have pushed him away.
Actually, wait, 10-foot cube? He doesn't have to put one on himself. Let's do this.
Well, you can put one on each of us and just call it a day.
Yeah.
Because I assume that's what he wants. I don't think he has to slam all 10 of them.
Well, he has to technically put all 10 out.
Okay, well, all 10 don't have to hit us.
I'm gonna
They're-
move just for now.
Is it places that you see?
No.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That would be so hype.
It
Thanks
would,
for looking out
actually.
for me.
It's just locations you choose within range.
Mm.
It makes sense though, because you just make a line, they all fall.
Yeah.
It's a level 7 spell.
Is it-
Make it
is
do
it
10
10 foot?
things.
It's such a weird wording. No, it's as you choose, so this is
Yeah,
this
they
is
just
the
have to,
plan.
like,
So long as they're touching
1, 2,
the
3,
thing.
4, 5.
is he going for
6.
Grum?
No.
Oh, he's gonna make like a little
7.
ring.
Yeah.
Do they
8.
last?
Yes.
Is it concentration?
9. No, it
That
doesn't
one's
last.
not touching. That one's on the
Oh,
Oh, you're right.
then it doesn't matter, these extra cubes.
The
I
other
believe,
one
yeah,
down there is
I think
this one's not touching either.
it doesn't matter. Those ones don't matter.
They do, yeah.
Okay, well you're gonna place them right.
Yeah, you can erase. Actually, though, I don't know. I drew them. I thought it lasted, but it's not. It is an instant spell.
I don't have an
So
eraser.
yeah, so he just like shoots up this big fire, makes a ring, and it comes down. So everyone but Grum, I believe, you will need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm good at these.
What is that?
7.
Let's go.
This is a magic effect.
Yes.
27?
I have advantage.
No, not 27. 20.
Fey moment.
Is it?
It
what's
just
it
says
specifically
you
say?
have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magic effects.
Is it
Yeah,
a spell?
It does. Yeah, it's
I
a
guess.
spell.
And a
I don't think it's supposed to work
Yeah.
like that.
20
I think it is.
is.
I think it is.
That's,
Yeah,
um,
Didn't know.
that's 25. Do I
You'll
pass?
take half.
I don't take half. I take
Yes,
none.
You're right.
I have evasion.
Nice
I
job.
am going to cash in that DM inspiration that you gave me
5 minutes ago. Yeah.
5 minutes ago.
That's what you it's used in the
That's
second.
nice.
Okay. I should be fine.
You'll take half. 13.
I will
You'll take full.
also
You'll
use my reaction to gain resistance to fire damage
Nice.
with absorb elements.
Very cool. Makes sense that you have that now.
Yes.
Um,
I've always had it.
Yeah. So it is going to be 7d10, and it's going to be halved for those who passed.
That does
Yeah,
mean I
chunky.
lose my concentration. Wait, no, that's not.
Average
Yeah.
35.
It's not complicated.
Looking back at it, I probably should have just used the Earthquake right on top of them because it would have hit them. It would have.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't have been too far away. Like, yeah, I know what you mean.
But
Okay.
like, then again,
That is going to be 36 damage.
Hey, that's almost exact.
Yeah. 36 damage, half for those who pass.
Oh, okay. You really scared me for a second.
Die.
So half
Next
because I
episode,
passed.
us in Kruger prisons again.
No, us in half.
You go, you find Mr. Z.
Man.
I am unconscious. Do we have a ring for that? I just don't like knocking my menu.
Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll look for it. We probably do.
I like it.
I like it as well.
Do you like?
I just don't.
Do you do one of those like unconscious kneels?
I do have to make a
No,
concentration.
I definitely
roll,
eat shit.
Yeah.
But
So,
though. No, well, I lose concentration.
yeah.
It's fine. It's a feature I have, like,
Yeah.
another free use of.
So he, like, as that's happening, he's like, ha 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 ha, and everyone's still saying, he's like, that's his turn. That's his big spell. So, next up are the footmen. The three there are going to hold you down to the ground as one of them pulls out like just a sword and like holds it out to where Aaron is.
I thought
And
they were just trying to bring him to the.
I tried to cut off your arm.
no,
yeah, they're just.
they've changed.
We're
goals.
going for
These two are going
an
to
arm hack
shoot at you.
Yeah. I need to check something.
Okay. Do you want me to wait?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
Does
I'd
a
argue.
14 hit?
No.
Okay. The second one.
Yes.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay, they both miss.
I was checking if I would have, if they'd still have disadvantage, but displacement cloak is whenever you take damage.
Yeah.
From any.
Otherwise, it'd be nuts.
Yeah.
Um,
Not just from.
So that is the footman turn. The Inferno Cannon continues to burn. Goes back to Tallie. The land continues to burn.
Crit.
Yes. Jesus.
Holy shit! How did you do that?
Holy fuck.
How did you do that?
Ask
Whoa.
You shall fucking receive.
Fucking DM inspiration. That was fucking awesome.
Christ
What the fuck?
That's just how you do it, alright?
Oh my god.
Do you
Crit.
still have your turn?
Guys,
Yeah, I'm back up at
Oh
one.
heck yeah! You have advantage on attacking
I
him.
need you to. I'm gonna need you
Or
to.
you can.
That was
Climb
fucking
up drop.
sick.
Let's go, baby.
Called shot to the max.
God.
I am. So I have advantage on attacking him.
Yes.
I'm probably not going
Yeah.
to do that. I'm gonna
I would-
probably.
We need help, Grum.
Oh, everything's difficult terrain?
Yes.
5, 10, 15.
I think everything within
7,
like what is it, 100 feet? So that's
Just-
20
It's
squares.
the whole map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
Like from like back here.
They are in range. This one is in 30 feet. Oh no, that's Grum that's in 30 feet. Hold on.
Wait.
I might need to take another step forward.
What are you calculating there?
Sorry, I thought for some reason you started streaming at 3, and I was like, it's not 3.
We traveled back in time.
Yeah, I was like, what the
We've been
hell?
streaming. We've been streaming for a negative amount of time.
Well, I mean, that explains the timer.
We're live streaming from the Tenet universe.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
We're getting it long in the menu.
We should probably put on through when we stream like we did after.
I did.
Oh, thank you.
Shit. Oh, wait, I have to put myself back on.
I've been cooking on Twitter.
You have been.
I think
I'll use
it's
it.
better for me to roll this attack at disadvantage than step out of the darkness and not be able to step back into it.
Probably.
Oh, you like out of speed out of that?
Yeah. If
Well,
I
the
took
thing
one
is,
more
you
step
get
forward,
no
it would be-
advantage from being in the darkness.
You have the tabaxi thing, don't you?
I do. That's true.
You do. The thing is, you being in the darkness gives you no
Foxhole.
advantage.
Vulpine
It-
agility.
Well, it gives you advantage against the shooter.
No,
If
because
I-
because they technically have advantage on against you because you can't see them.
And then
Yeah, I was thinking that last night.
you have they have disadvantage.
They-
You have disadvantage because you can't see them, but you also have advantage because they can't see you.
Yeah,
But I think
if anything, it'd be better for you to use if you have one movement to do diagonally, just for the sake of like having cover from most guys.
I'd want cover from those guys because those guys are occupied. So, if
Or if you move
Yeah.
like here or there.
Granted, they can move still.
Yeah.
right,
Okay.
well, and this is
I'd say, honestly, I'd say it's probably better to have cover because of Aaron.
That's true as well.
'Cause
You should. I
he
think you should
sees
stay in the darkness, but you could use feline agility to get out and then back in.
right. I think that's a good idea. So I will use Vulpine agility to double my speed this turn. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will throw a bomb at this one.
No precision explosives. Kill drum.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
It does.
Targeting Grum with precision explosive, so he's not gonna fucking.
It does disintegrating force damage.
That's going to be 23.
To hit
Yes.
on which guy?
That guy.
Bronze.
Yeah.
Yes, that'll hit.
And then
Pretty sure Bronze was the one that was hurt.
both of the two next to him
Everyone but green is hurt.
need to make a saving
Yeah.
throw.
I reflected a bullet towards one of them.
So for blue, saving throw nat 1.
Okay, that fails.
What is the DC? What is it?
15.
What kind of saving throw?
It is
Dex?
a dex.
The other guy got 20.
So he passes. He takes no damage.
One.
Blue takes half
I was
damage.
gonna say,
Yep.
watch out, guys.
What
The
about
Thunder
gold?
protects the Grum.
He passed. I'm
Oh.
hitting the
Oh.
guy with the bomb.
Yeah.
People around him take the extra.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then I didn't put anything special into this because I am out of reagent dice. But that is my 10s dice.
Yeah.
5 plus 3 is 8 fire damage to him, 4 fire damage to blue, and then I will step back into the darkness.
4 to blue.
Yes.
What about gold?
Gold takes none.
Okay. Let me still check some of these guys' HPs real quick. Believe
Yeah.
they're still standing.
He sees that one's in like -15. They're like, oops.
No.
Oopsies. And
I
that
rarely
is
add 1 to 10 HP on each enemy in a horde battle, so
Just-
you never tell how much they have.
They all have like Call of Duty regen effects.
Yeah, they run out of combat, they're like, and they're good again.
Yeah. All of their wounds are
You hear like a
healed.
as their shield
You
recharges.
see him pull out
Yeah.
the jar.
that is the end of my turn.
Jam
Step
off,
back.
off their face.
Right behind this
Okay,
tree.
Grum.
Oh,
You're not death saving, you're just unconscious.
So cool. You have even less to do.
You can roll the d20 just to pretend. We'll
No, I actually do have something for you.
Okay.
So you're down, you're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Deep inside, you're like, you feel kind of like a frustration. I mean, obviously it's frustrating for Grum
Oh, no.
to go down like this again,
Oh man.
and to constantly be like a punching bag.
Please just say it's a fart rumbling.
Just be like a punching bag for everyone. You know, you're feeling bad for Brayoff. You're hoping he's okay, but you can't even be there to protect him.
I don't like where this is going.
What do you mean? We're just talking about your feelings.
He's a little upset.
And you really like this cool arm you got. And you really want to keep this arm, so you're frustrated that even with this arm, you still feel like you're useless, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's frustrating. His entire life, he's been this punching bag from his clan. He wasn't strong enough to
Let me pull up some stats.
He wasn't strong enough to save Levy. He wasn't strong enough to face his clan and go back and, not get revenge, but do what he wanted to do for all these years.
Jeez, Lou.
Not strong enough to stop Dormella before it was too late. Before Brayoff got abused a bunch. Shut up. So you're frustrated, and while you're unconscious, you feel this kind of anger building. It's a very familiar anger, something you haven't felt in a while. And you just kind of you're just floating in this black void, and you see a hand reach out. Do you take it?
I'm gonna take that damn hand.
Are you gonna take that damn hand?
Well, do I recognize the hand?
It's just a floating skeletal hand almost, dripping with blood.
Mm. Yeah,
I wonder who it could be.
that last part's a bit of a detail there.
Probably the god.
The god of skeleton hands.
Mr. Easy.
Damn it. He doesn't want to, but I think he knows what he needs to do. He grabs the damn hand.
As you grab it, it like immediately like grabs on tight to where you like try to pull away, but you can't. And the face of like Ghoul's avatar comes from the shadows and just kind of goes, "You always will be mine." And then all of a sudden you pop back up in a blood rage. Right, like as probably like Aaron is approaching with like grabbing the knife and about to try and cut off your hand.
Is he?
Yeah, you sure.
No.
What?
Fuck that. This is difficult terrain. Make him work for it.
Aaron is immune to difficult terrain.
Suck my nuts, Richard.
He still has 25 movement even still. He's really fast. I don't have a pen. Does anyone have a pen or a pencil?
Oh, pen.
Yes, here.
Or
Pencil.
That's what I write my stuff down on the.
thank you.
I write my stuff down on the thing so I can change it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't like
for
erasing.
Anyone who doesn't remember, what
He's
I
actually a
get.
barbarian.
Yeah, go ahead and read and
So this is Mark of the Orc Fury. When activated, my tattoos glow red, eyes go bloodshot, fury envelops me. For the next 10 minutes, I have the following benefits. I have +1 to AC, so now I'm a 19. I gain 10 times my level and 10 HP, so that's 80 temp HP. That's pretty good. That's literally better than my actual HP right now. I have advantage on all attack rolls, and you add your level to my damage bonus. So 8 extra hits for every attack. Drawbacks, I have blind sight for 30 feet. Blood is really crazy.
Happens.
I attack anyone I can see. Once the effects are over, I gain a level of exhaustion for a week. Nothing can fix it.
except for like wish and greater restoration.
Yeah. And I also lose. I lose D10 minus my con.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to like.
And
roll
your
myself.
actual HP will just be out like 1
Yeah.
when you pop up.
You lose.
It's like wild shape HP.
No, it's like I lose health.
Oh.
Like a D10, and
He
then
takes con damage.
Yeah, I
He takes con
thought
damage.
so. Yeah.
Well, it's like I take like a D10 and then subtract the amount of D10 I lost by the amount by my con. So if I got like a 4 and my con's a 4, I don't lose any HP, but vice versa. Etc.
So yeah, you want to describe how you pop back up?
So yeah, I guess these guys, they're like
They're like holding you down,
Yeah.
about to like chop off your arm basically.
they're like holding me down. Maybe they have my arm out. And,
yeah, easily. Yeah.
and they see like the rock arm just like stay there, but they see like the part where like it's
The nub.
Yeah, the nub where it shoves off. It starts to just grow unexpectedly, and it just like the red around it starts to glow and emanate, and you see like underneath the chainmail like little like god rays of like the red flying out from underneath the chainmail as he just like pulls up like a fucking bear on cocaine, just screaming.
Yep. And it like echoes. You see like birds in the trees fly away.
I put my hand on Breath. Oh fuck.
You've never seen this before.
No.
What happened?
yeah,
I
your
can't
eyes-
see anything.
And I was
You
gonna say
didn't hear?
like his the features of orc become very orc, where the tusk of his tusk grow like twice the size. He's like has extra long ears. His eyes are even more beady red, terrifying.
Yeah, and just all you can see is red,
Yeah.
pretty much. Additionally, this one seems a little bit more unstable than normal. I mean, there's forces kind of like beyond your control in your body fighting for not control. One's fighting for control, one's fighting for freedom, and so you're just like got this internal quarrel, and you just that kind of quarrel from within you is now coming outwards.
Yeah.
You are going to be a little bit more harder to calm down and a little bit more aggressive.
I was gonna say like any wounds that he previously had, like the blood is like gushing
Yeah.
out and like
You're
not-
like a fountain.
Yeah, essentially like his heart's beating so hard that like it's just founting all this shit out.
Yeah.
But he does not care.
All right, and then it's your turn.
Oh, cool.
I missed something on my turn I
Sure.
would like to do. I didn't use my bonus action. I would like to use my bonus action to... never mind. No, I lied. It's a full action.
Okay,
I
your
have
turn,
to
bro.
read my sheet. Which
Oh.
one should you take?
That's fun.
That'd be cool. Give him a tail.
Oh, right, because my AC is based off my dex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd have to calculate that.
You have to calculate everything.
Ah.
Every modifier.
Your class sucks.
I have 3 different boxes for my modifiers written down.
That's so.
That's
like
like
actually pretty
cringe.
smart.
I'm like, bomb is +5.
You have
if
a
you're mutated, it's +6.
You-
If you're adding a reagent, it's +7.
You have
That's cool.
effectively a
Fuck.
I mean, that's like what I expect
three-dimensional
out of my class.
spell
You wanna
sheet
move
or
stuff and like
sheet.
change things a bunch. It's cool.
I think I would.
Voldo Spire of Secrets. Shout out to Voldo Spire of Secrets.
Yeah.
What a bunch of cool guys. I hope they make another book.
I do. Do
I
they?
know.
I don't know the team
You know what
behind it. I should look up
found
that.
through an Instagram ad.
Yeah, makes sense.
They made
I
it.
also did, yeah.
Yeah.
We should get Instagram ads. We should have like just
I
like
want
a
to get one for the MBTA.
we should get a photo of me and it just be like roll for performance, no other context.
No, it's the cool RFP fact. Fuck you. It's Tallie on it, and that's just appearing on people's Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need.
That's
to
a
get
Tumblr
an
ad.
For the
That's
MBTA.
good.
Just get a sticker.
You're right, like Grendel the Mike Monster.
There were so many like Spotify ads just
Yeah.
like around, be like, hey, here's my SoundCloud.
Oh, I found Grendel the Mike Monster. Shout out to Grendel the Mike Monster for putting stickers all over our MBTA. Alright, what are you doing, Grum?
I'm trying to find my magic items thing because in the I would say like he has like maybe like a half second of like realization.
Well, he's not like he's conscious. He's not like dumb. He's just full of rage.
He's got that like Silent
it's like
Hill
the
effect.
ancestors. Yeah. He can still make somewhat. He can make like he knows how to like pull stuff out of his bag.
I
and
just
help
wanna-
kill him better.
yeah,
Kill things better.
I just wanted to basically like turn and look to Aaron and be like that motherfucker.
He's got that Doom vision.
And I wanted to just pull out my net, but the stats are.
Net stats.
Well, I got the fancy
It's
net.
a fancy.
Oh, it's a fancy
If
net.
you pulled out a net right now, like a normal ass 5th edition, that wasn't a magic item, I'd say we're probably not playing D&D.
Yo.
I think I'm done at that point.
Hey, normal nets aren't bad.
Yeah.
Like actually.
Blood Rage Grum loves to go fishing. We don't know that because it's
It's the
If
only
we
way.
have anything here to
talked
see.
to him.
It's the only way to calm down.
Yeah, he's gotta go fishing.
well, fishing's one of the only sports where you get to kill things. So
you can kill things.
You
in
can
any
kill
sport.
things in any sport. Yeah.
Have you tried javelining?
Aha.
Shot put.
have you killed someone during air hockey?
I'm telling you, the one modification I would make to soccer, everyone gets a brick. What they do with it is up to them.
Well, we were talking about where tennis, but the ball's on
Yeah.
fire.
Or I'd
good.
like to pitch another soccer edition, bowling ball.
Hmm.
No soccer ball. It is a bowling ball.
Soccer, but maybe it's a kick.
Soccer, but they're all in.
Actually,
cars.
that one's
Soccer,
good.
but there's 2 balls. Simple, effective.
Whoa, there's already.
Come on, Grum. Have your decks not be terrible.
What are you doing? Are you throwing a net?
I am yossing the end.
I feel like we could have had a few better actions with the blood rage.
Well, that's my first attack. I'm
Oh, okay.
using the second attack to chop the fucking
Yeah.
copper hot guy's head off.
Yeah, fucking cleave.
Go for it.
Yeah, I just like haphazardly tossed the net out, trying to like get over him, but
What'd you roll?
Yeah, he just kind of like steps back.
it's not enough.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't a 1. That's a good.
That's an
strat.
upgrade.
That is.
I think
it's
Joe
better.
rolls on average 1 or 2 ones, like a battle,
It's living.
an encounter, just a scene.
Happens.
Okay.
These are new
Come on.
dice
No,
too.
Joe,
Plus-
why don't you use
plus
my
what?
dice?
If you're attacking one of these guys, what was the plus?
It's a
Don't you have
2.
advantage on melee attacks?
Plus.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do have advantage on melee combat.
And also, do we have like a? Oh no, it's a bonus.
Wait, I think I have advantage on all my attacks. So
Do you?
I'm gonna actually
Yeah, I would pull them
reroll.
Isn't that a thing that raging does?
Yes.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to
Sure.
say resistance to all damage types except psychic, but he never said it.
Yeah.
It's because he's not a barbarian guy.
Funny
The
guy.
joke was funny on episode 1. He
Okay.
exhausted it.
The
No,
joke's still funny.
So how does
The only thing exhausted is Grum when this ends.
if he was a barbarian, do the rages stack?
I
No.
do have advantage on all attack rolls, so I'm gonna reroll
The-
the attack.
Could you
bonus.
go into both rages at the same
Well,
time?
actually,
Yes,
yes.
because there's the benefits to this range
The
are very
14
different.
hit Aaron.
Aaron?
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, in that case, does an 18 hit that guy?
Which guy?
The
Copper pot.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah,
Sick.
hits the copper pot.
Well,
Copper coat.
that will.
Call them.
Somebody
You don't
else.
get it.
You don't
Roll
get it.
dice.
What's the name of the thing?
You don't play.
Okay.
You don't play Warzone Aristocrats. You don't get it.
Base Screaming Bell.
All right.
Yeah.
I like to use the paints actually.
Okay, I use Screaming Bell on details for my guys. So like, if they have like bolts and stuff, make them bronze.
We got Screaming Bell. We got Gehenna's Gold.
So for the copper guy,
Yep.
he takes 14 points of slashing damage.
For copper, 14. Okay.
As I toss the net and
great.
Still standing.
look over to him and just kind of put my axe into his side.
He's very. I'll let you know, less than like 10. He's not looking healthy. As you like basically chop into him, there's like a huge gash in his chest, and he like falls back basically. Anything else on your turn?
I toss the net and
Bonus
stop
action or movement?
day.
There's no.
I'm not gonna. Do you think I'm gonna move away from the people?
That's fair. Yeah,
the
you could.
blood
You could
bags?
probably.
Sure.
Oh wait, yeah, you're on blood rage. You would attack whatever's nearest.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Um,
I'm just saying.
yeah,
the
Tam-
Yeah.
actions that are
There's like a net over there.
At this point, by the way, there's still fire like on the ground from that firestorm.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
slowly
no.
coming off.
She is fucking.
pissing
know.
and shitting.
No.
Before your turn, legendary action on your turn.
Oh, I thought it was in response to what Xavier said.
No.
Legendary action. Aaron pisses and shits himself.
Aaron is
Uh-huh.
gonna.
Let's
he
go!
shits his pants.
I thought
Critical.
I thought I had a legendary action.
No. He's gonna take a legendary action. You're scary. He's not gonna do it to you. He's just gonna quick shot, shoot an arrow at you.
Do I have
Point
cover
blank?
because I'm next to the guy?
No, he can see you from that angle.
Oh,
there's two
no.
trees and the thing of
Oh,
darkness, like,
right.
there.
I can see a straight line.
Hey, does he have
Arguably,
does he have
he
the
can.
sharpshooter feet?
Does he have what?
The sharpshooter feet?
Probably.
So you did
Did it
say
go
he
as
was gonna.
Make your
All right. Do you want me to move him so we can at least have like a?
No, it's a legendary action.
Oh, we can't move for those.
Yep. I think it's a 17.
misses.
12. Oh no, sorry, plus 11. It's a 23.
We'll see if it hits.
Yeah, do your little dance.
Yeah, do your little
If it's-
funny
if
little
it's
thing,
odd, it misses.
funny guy, funny man.
Nope, it hits.
Okay. That is 19 or 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Piercing.
Okay.
All right, now it's your turn.
Well, that part's a little bit more.
That action, pretty legendary.
I'd say.
If I were to rank that action on a rarity scale,
Common,
No.
uncommon,
uh,
rare,
getting there.
I'm gonna.
very rare,
No.
Well, yeah, we're,
I
we're
mean-
legendary,
okay,
Perhaps.
I think that.
or epic.
Bonus action
Exotic.
a greater healing potion. 44 plus 4. Right.
I believe so.
The greater is
Okay.
44 plus
Yes.
Like,
Oh, is that the thing? We should
15
just
my friend.
tape that here.
Well, I don't have tape on me, and I don't want to get up.
I have duct tape in my car.
Well, no, I have a
we
ton of
have. We
tape.
live in a house. We
Okay, I guys.
Chick-fil-A
I was
sauce.
gonna say use the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Use the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Use the Chick-fil-A
Use
sauce.
the Chick-fil-A.
Heal up
Tomorrow we should
by
paint.
17.
Yeah, Dean, you took a healing potion. You have to drink the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Drink it.
No,
Drink it.
absolutely not.
Do it and you're cool.
I don't think she's gonna run away.
It's not peer
Um,
pressure. It's just what everyone
I'm
else
just
is
gonna-
doing.
It's not
take
peer
this as
pressure.
my
It's just your
gemstone.
turn.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
It doesn't
So-
have anything.
Yeah, she's going
We should
to
get some stuff to.
gulp it down, fucking smash it against the ground, and I'll move 15 feet to get my things back,
Hold on.
and I will attack him.
Tammy is a litterer.
Yes.
In my forest?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can deal with that.
Guys.
Yeah, like you saw it.
Plus 9, 17 hit.
17 on him. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, big boy.
Guys, I got it.
I
This is what
will
I'm gonna do.
do my d6 again,
Next round,
concentrating
I'm
again.
gonna grab that guy.
Last one.
I'm gonna give him a kiss on the forehead.
That's a really good idea.
He'll never
So
expect
it's-
that.
Ooh, big ol' smooch.
Yeah, I honestly don't. If I
It's like-
were a guard and I.
Aren't you
grabbed
like
me
bleeding from your mouth or something?
in the
Not
middle
from my
of
mouth.
in like the middle of
Unless they
I don't know
shot me
what
in
I
my
did.
mouth. Or punched me in my mouth. I don't think anyone's punched me in my mouth. I have a bullet wound though. multiple.
I just found out that 5e.tools has a custom DM screen where you can pin specific rules from specific chapters, so I'm just gonna start using that.
That's
Cool.
23 slashing.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, he.
That's so fun. That's what these.
Oh, also technically, +6 fire damage.
The ADHD.
Yeah,
is
I know.
he is gonna use a reaction on the actual. Yeah, he's gonna use.
Yeah, fucking complain about the 21 damage. You nulled my crit last session. Like
That's
3
true.
raging dice. in there.
He's gonna use it to just make you take 3d6 fire damage with blazing shield.
Mhm.
So you hit him, and as you like do, he like throws fire out of his hand into your face, basically. 4 plus 10, 14 fire damage.
I will reaction
To the reaction.
save.
In response.
In response, what?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
that's
putting
okay,
that on the
that's okay.
stack.
Yeah.
I'll absorb elements again.
Does Aaron have a reaction to this where
Absorb elements of split second.
Okay, the reaction counterspell.
That does last until my next turn
Nice.
as well. Not that I'm at enough health to tank
Alright,
another one
yeah.
of those.
Come on. It's not that bad handwriting.
It is. No,
Rip.
shut up. That's absolutely not how I attack.
I'm gonna read that.
Yeah, but
Although I
it's
guess
funny.
describing what I attack
Yeah.
as. She has a hook sword.
Yeah,
It's pretty fucking metal.
but wasn't it like she doesn't know how to properly
No,
use it
she
as
doesn't.
a hook sword?
Yeah, so
'Cause-
he's like
yeah.
holding up his hand to cast these spells. She like hooks around there and just flays like half of the skin off of his hand
Yeah.
and just like rakes it alongside him. I'll make my second attack.
The world's first hangman.
Yeah, blood like
Advantage.
sprays from his hand,
Yeah.
but because of the heat aura around him, it immediately like
Mhm.
fizzles into like
If you let me get that magic item, it would have been a natural 20. Alright, it would have been a crit. Fuck you. I hit.
Okay.
Hey, maybe actually work to get crit on 19s like the recipe.
Oh, really?
Jokes on me, my magic item baked it because I have terrible decks.
Happens.
Still wasn't.
Honestly, I should give it to you.
Happens to the best of us. I mean, how is the net magic? What does it do?
If I say a command word, it turns into
21
a giant
damage.
cage.
Okay.
Oh, that's,
That's
cute.
cute.
Yeah.
I just.
It's a 15 to pick the lock, 25 to break it.
Plus 4 fire damage.
If someone wants to get out.
15 to pick a lock.
It's so doable, but you probably need thieves.
That's it.
Then again,
Okay.
it's just
On your turn, he's gonna take a legendary action, and Aaron's gonna take a legendary action.
it kicks someone out of the initiative.
They're gonna
and
kiss
hang around after.
and heal each other.
Long
Scott-
range kiss.
Yeah, they're gonna kiss each other, Scott Pilgrim style, and heal.
And then eat garlic bread and fight 7 crazy exes.
Yeah, happens.
That was the best of us.
Oh, sorry. I should have one more charge on my thing.
In the game, you
So how
can
much did
heal
you
by
get?
kissing.
23.
23, then 21.
That's
Okay.
fun.
Aren't they making another
He
thing
is
for
going to use his legendary
Yeah.
action to
Yeah.
use Searing Retaliation. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
I
Or
thought
take
he-
damage
oh,
equal to half
right.
dealt this turn to him. Fire damage.
Is this the same thing?
Dexterity?
Yes. Plus saving throw, that's 19.
Oh, you were lucky. You pass. Fuck, he's not looking good.
Is
All
this
right.
legendary action the same as that reaction that he has?
No.
No. The reaction is 3d6 fire damage.
Oh, it was a flat.
Alright,
Okay.
it is the footmen's turn.
Yeah, how do you feel now?
These two are shooting at you
Yep.
first.
Disadvantage, remember?
Yep.
From displacement book.
I'm surprised I'm not shooting at me.
First one misses. Second one misses. Two got nat ones.
Go team.
This one is going to shoot you as well.
He is next
Yes.
to Grum.
Yes. It misses though.
Yeah,
And then he's going to move that golden one as far away as he can.
Out of Grum's range.
Attack of opportunity, baby.
Yeah.
Not within range of Grum. There's a 5-foot square between them.
They're diagonal.
No, it's
Oh, he is diagonal.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
The pane is just
yeah,
too big.
go for it.
Knock tuck.
Oh wait,
Difficult.
10, 20, 30.
Fucking kill that man.
Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And with advantage.
Also,
I do have
oh, please
advantage.
kill the guy.
I'm working on it.
Do it against 16.
16.
I'm not
Okay.
looking good.
16 plus 8, so 20.
Yeah.
What do you think my plan was to not kill the guy? Was to help him out peacefully?
Come on, man. That's 9 plus. It's 14 or 13.
Still a lot.
Yeah.
Still.
How much?
13 slashing damage to the core.
You do have a good theory, so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes.
Cool.
So-
Now that you've used your reaction, the other two are gonna fucking sprint.
5, 10, 3, 1, 2.
3. He's gonna shoot you. He's gonna shoot you.
That was a mistake.
This one
He
can
can
go.
try.
No.
This one can get a little bit further if it moves diagonally.
No,
No,
now
it's
it's actually gonna
16
war
hit.
crime.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant it was missing.
Oh, you were
Like
cooking.
before,
19.
I was war
No.
criming out of desperation. Now
And
it's a
that's
war
that.
crime because I need to.
That's pretty base.
I know. Plus 2 armor.
All right. That's that. Next up is the Inferno Cannon. It continues to burn.
Go
Tallie,
team.
You're up.
You know, I'm gonna say it. I think the Inferno Cannon is the only person on the board here who hasn't flubbed a turn.
It's true.
The Inferno
I
Cannon
haven't
has
flubbed any
consistent.
turns.
Well, no, I mean like even like missing or something
5,
like that.
10.
The Inferno
I
Cannon
don't
was
think I've
constantly
missed.
hit.
Oh my God! Aaron had a legendary action I never took.
10.
To hit.
Yeah.
Miss.
Step back. And that's everything. Yes.
Okay. And your turn. Aaron's gonna actually.
That's what
use
I.
his legendary
Yeah,
action.
that's what I figured.
Firing a shot at you.
Do I have half cover now?
I-
Because it's a different angle?
Yes,
yeah.
Actually,
Yes,
this
okay.
time you would. But
Yeah, it looks like he got plus 2 to
Disadvantage
that.
again.
yeah, not using long shot though.
Oh.
Quick shot though. Probably gonna use.
If it's a spell, I still have advantage.
It's not a spell. It's an effect.
Is it a magical effect? I still have advantage.
You got a lot of things.
No,
I
not
know.
magical technically. He's gonna use Shaken Faith, where he just basically psychs you out.
That's not a magical effect.
No, you have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, this is like.
That's absolutely a magical effect.
It's not magical.
Makes you
It doesn't
tough.
matter. You pass anyway.
Yo, your god
Oh,
sucks.
19. I
It's
was
19.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
21 counts.
So you just kind of like, it's kind of like when you feel like someone's watching you, and you turn over, and you just see him like staring at you,
Makes you
and
question
it
God.
like freaks you out. But
Please
it's
get
fine.
back at him.
Aaron desperately needs a friend.
Ground.
He
You're up.
desperately needs to be
Okay.
put in the ground.
Guess what? Screw you guys. I don't have difficult terrain because I made it. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hi.
Are you stepping between them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I can angle that.
so yeah, I send the axe chop into copper.
Yep. Go for it. That hits.
Oh,
Go for crit.
no credit. No credit. Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
16.
He does.
So yeah, just immediately
Which one?
just
Copper.
copper. Yeah, just like with the axe, like not even like nonchalantly swinging the axe through his head, just like
Yeah, you just like clean cut with the dryad axe, right?
yeah.
Yeah. You guys will see, or I guess you see, just grum. It's like quiet. That's how quick and clean it was, and the guy's head just like stands there for a second, then it slides off,
Doesn't even notice
and
that
his
they
body
got
just
hit.
falls down.
Turn around, grab that guy by the neck, and try and throw him into the fire.
Okay. It's a contested check.
No, I'm using.
Right.
Actually, hang on. Before
Oh, maneuver?
I'm moving my
Oh, okay.
maneuver. If
I thought you were just grabbing.
that was a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
So maneuvering, he must make a strength save of 15.
He fails. That's 5.
Okay. He moves 15 feet into the fire.
He could probably just die from the damage you do to that.
That too.
Because that adds the
Yeah.
maneuver die.
I
Oh,
have.
it's possible he also dies, which you can smartly kick him into the fire and he burns to death.
I feel like he's
Just
probably.
roll for your damage, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 2.
Not a war
plus-
crime.
That's 10
Plus like 16, right?
10 plus 8. That's 18 plus his strength, which
He
is
dies.
4.
Is it not a war crime if they die before hitting the fire?
We have no
so
way
yeah.
of knowing when.
As-
Grum, yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
as Grum is doing this, you can see like through his perspective is through the smoke and like fire. He can't see Grum's face, but he can see the smile that's like accentuating, and also the pure red eyes and the glow emanating from him as Grum just like grabs him from the neck and with him like choking and gurgling, just tosses him like one-handed above over the freaking device directly into the fire that's been shooting out with it as he burns and screams, and Grum laughs with this like chaotic, terrifying laugh.
Nice.
Nice.
And then turns around and looks to Aaron and gives him a point. Says, "You." Never mind, I can't see Aaron.
Oh right, you
You
got
point to this guy.
you got blind
You
sight.
point to him.
Well, I'll actually go to that guy.
You
'cause
can
he
still
ran away
know
from me.
where Aaron is.
You
I
remember
suppose.
You can also just yell, Aaron, like in general.
Actually, yeah, I think I do have movement. I have 15, I think. So, yeah.
I love how we have way more beef with
That's
the
so
main guy's
unnecessary.
like lackey than with him himself.
Yeah.
I'm fucking up this main guy. I don't fucking know
No.
who Kruber, or who Aaron is.
I know, but like we
Okay,
got a
your turn.
history.
That do be the end of my turn.
Okay, one more legendary action from Aaron. He is going to Dimension Door. As
Coward.
Aww. Someone doesn't want to deal with their problems.
He's an archer! You have a sword!
I thought he was an unarmed hex.
Actually, I have an axe. And I have not my axe, I have my fist.
Yeah, he just kind of sees you, looks to Thaddeus, who, by the way, is like blood dripping from his mouth that immediately burns away, and he just goes. Open the portal behind him and just kind of leans back and falls through it.
Okay.
Imagine
yeah,
being
before he
tortured
does.
to be reformed by Kruber and then once more abandoning Kruber.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
It's an amazing fight.
He once more abandoned this, unless he's swinging back, which he
And
probably is.
he is gone.
I was gonna say I would have God of War 3 Kratos to his ass.
No, he doesn't. Like, he just kind of like looks left. Just kind of goes like a. Bloody hell. And then that's when he falls through the portal.
Do you guys know the
Um,
distance of Dimension
Cameo,
Door?
you're up. 500 feet.
Okay, it's 500. Okay,
500.
I knew it was
Bro.
decently far.
No, Brath is after Aaron.
It shouldn't be me.
It's after Grum. You're after Grum.
Remember
Did we
you held,
skip?
you held your action before once when I did it. Like you,
No, we
No,
didn't skip.
but-
He got like a. Or did we skip you last
Yeah.
thing?
Did you skip me last time?
I went, and then Brayoff hasn't gone after that.
I think you skipped me.
I
How
think
do we
you
keep?
should
We
Brayoff.
always skip Rayo.
Weird. I don't know how that happens. Yeah,
Like,
you can take your turn
we
now.
can-
In everyone's defense, I don't bring it up because I assume I'm wrong.
No, you should, because
Alright,
sometimes
cool.
I would also not
you
know
like
where it is.
this is what.
but-
Don't look at the
Okay.
numbers. This is what my thing looks like, where it's all
Yeah.
kind of clustered together.
We
in a
don't. So
list.
we don't have advantage on this guy anymore
No.
unless I roll a.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We're flanking.
Yeah.
No, you do. You're flanking.
Oh, okay.
Yes, guys.
Oh, right. Okay. So I am gonna flurry of blows them again. Can I use your?
I will let you know.
I do
He is at 1 hit point.
Really?
If you hit, he dies.
Thing is, I'm not gonna hit.
Right.
You have.
You
a-
better.
I'm going to go up to him and rip his mustache off.
What the fuck?
No!
Um.
And that'll kill him.
No.
Doesn't do damage.
Well, no. That's the.
HP is a collection of your
I'm sorry.
stamina, will to continue,
You want me to
and
test that?
damage.
No.
So he's probably just running on adrenaline right now, and that's
I-
probably the final blow.
It's not the final blow.
What?
Unless you want to do damage.
Yes.
Okay,
that's
then roll your
that's.
damage. And then you can just, if you, yeah,
If I get more than one.
yeah. In response, no kidding. Yeah, go ahead and describe your killing blow.
Left him out. One hell.
I
know.
rolled. So I see that Tallie has like messed him up pretty significantly. Aaron's gone. And he's like sort of like on like a knee. So I'll like kick his leg so it goes down a little further to like my actual eye line, and I'm gonna rip off his mustache. As he sort of
His twirly little mustache.
falls to the side there.
His dying words is kind of like.
Now that doesn't do any damage, but I am gonna pick up his own brand and sort of hit him in the back with it,
Yeah.
where I've broken off armor.
Sure, and he just kind of like.
Though,
as he's like on the ground. Go on.
All right, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I don't want to do it lethally.
Oh,
I just
okay.
want to hurt him, and make him nearly unconscious. But just
Uh,
down
He
and
would just go unconscious.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, so he does go unconscious.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, now it would be Tamia's turn,
Okay, well,
and then it'll
Oh,
be,
and I actually don't burn a key point from that.
and then you'll take a second turn after
Oh.
to make up for this one.
I am not going to be so generous to this fucker. I'm gonna kill him. I mean,
Okay, it hits.
yeah, it hits.
He's non-moving and prone, so
Yeah.
You have advantage.
He's like knocked down at this point. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
wrap the hook sword around his neck, put a foot up to his head, and just pull until it doesn't go cleanly through.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
wide enough to
No.
go cleanly through.
Yeah, but I'm going to tear away chunks until I decapitate him.
Okay.
Oh.
You're doing the thing where you're just like.
Yeah, no, I like tear off his head and then just start and like tearing out
Oh my
huge
God.
chunks of him.
Just like,
I was hoping we could use him as a prisoner or something, but yeah, that
I'll
also
burn
works.
both my actions to do that.
Okay.
In character and
Spend one swinging and he's one to beat
Okay.
up the corpse.
Yeah.
There are other
no,
guys
I
here.
won't burn my action. I will use
Oh.
my bonus action to kill myself with a 3rd level cure wounds. Not cure wounds. Healing word.
Actually,
Lost cure wounds for now.
Alright,
can
round
I
this
have-
up again.
oh, okay, right.
Yeah, we're fixing the initiative order.
Okay. Alright, first off, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, we're gonna use him as a prisoner or something, but that also works. Yeah,
You're
I
like
get,
halfway through saying to me,
I get
we
that.
should use him as a prisoner, and I'm beating the fuck out of his.
Sure.
Stomping on the
Cool.
mush. Yeah. That's like visceral. Like even I think
Now-
Tallie would be like, damn. Because usually your bombs just blow people up, and you know.
You know,
Okay.
you don't work in alchemy and you don't work in mutation without accident.
Can
doing a
I-
few bloody physicals.
Yeah.
Can I check the
no, no,
tree
it's a few
line
corpses.
to see if Aaron
You
like
not.
teleported?
You can
I
on your turn.
yeah,
It's
that's
his
right.
turn.
Oh right. Oh right. I thought
It
it
is
was
my
you.
turn.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Do you need me to roll for that?
Yeah, use an action just to scan the tree line.
Worst
Or
3rd
perception
level
check.
healing word ever.
Yeah.
Like 6.
You
Better than 0.
do you not have cure wounds?
I traded out for Goodberry, and I haven't gotten the chance to switch it back yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look to see if I can find him in the tree line. Do you want me to
Perception
roll
check, yeah.
perception?
That's super fucking bad.
Yeah.
I have no idea where that went. Here, just for the sake of 10, can I roll yours?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I still have yet to use my
Perception.
charges for my coil. by the way.
Makes sense. Coil of strength storing.
19
To hit.
to see.
Oh, to hit. Sorry. Why
To
did I
hit
think-
with my eyes.
Yeah. You don't see him.
I use my
Yeah.
laser eyes.
You do not see him.
Okay.
You've got movement left if you'd like to.
I do have movement left.
Also, you can finally see Grum.
Yeah,
You see him like. You could probably walk out like mid. He's like full sprint towards this guy. He's like hunched over. You guys see like an aura, almost like a stand of like a torso behind him, kind of mimicking his actions.
Oh god, I correlated.
He's an astral sorcerer.
happen? Should I step in?
Don't.
You
I
don't know what
the
this
fuck
is.
It is.
You don't know what this is.
I am looking at the other.
I'm gonna like peek into the darkness of it and be like, okay, I see the problem.
On the plus side,
problem.
Should I step in?
You step in, you die.
Yeah, but like,
none of you. He can't see any of you right now.
Yeah.
I'll
Just
give you that.
Everything.
Back
every
up
human-
and let
every
him-
living thing looks the same to you right now, and that's
okay,
as a
I'm
target.
going
Yeah.
to
Let him work his magic.
I'm imagining like my father's face,
Mhm.
like
Difficult.
subconsciously.
Yeah, I know. So I am going to. It was my action to check, though,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I am actually gonna move there,
Okay.
specifically so they'll melee against me rather than anything else.
Mhm.
I'm gonna run up to them using. I do have to use a key point for that.
Yeah, because difficult terrain.
Yeah. Bonus action. I am gonna just take one of the Heelys that I had. It was greater, so it's 44. You took the paper.
44 for greater, I believe. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Plus 4.
4.
Okay.
44 plus 4.
It's 4, 5,
Thing that shows it.
8.
Oh, that's so cute.
I love this website.
I rolled 4, 3, 1, and 4. That's pretty good.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
So that's 12, 16 points of healing. So it's-
This chair is squeaky.
Probably always has been.
Yeah. Anything else?
yeah. So I do that. I pop a healing thing. I'm gonna run up to these guys and I'm like, "Your guy's dead. You should probably get out of here."
Okay, it is their turn.
Yeah.
They are like eyes full of horror. They just look like for Aaron, don't see him anywhere.
Drop your weapons.
He's gonna run over to this. Go ahead and make your opportunity attack if you'd like.
Sure. Yeah.
I was gonna say you want to knock him out before he can make some stupid decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess yeah.
He could not turn it all the way around.
Yeah, we said it was really, really heavy.
Not all
Mechanically, they can.
What?
You
it
said
has movement.
you said it was really heavy and that we could.
Yeah, it takes 2 people to crew it. It has crew 2.
There's only one guy.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Then I
can't
will.
get
Yeah. I'll pop an oppie on him. 14 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Still different terrain, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, dash, 4, 5, 6.
They can move through their own.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, right. Word. They're both gonna get there. And then they're both gonna shoot you.
Well,
Guys.
one guy dashed.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Yeah,
One
I
guy's-
tried to help him, man.
Natural 1.
Doesn't hit.
So, the blue guy
and I
sees
can't
Grum coming. Is like, ah! He's gonna fucking sprint.
Yeah.
I can't reflect unless he hits
3
me, right?
dash 4, 5, 6. You see, like, you're just in the darkness, and all of a sudden you're like, ah! Ah! Some guy runs in, and then passes to the Inferno Cannon, which continues to burn, goes to Tallie.
Actually, the Inferno Cannon continues to burn specifically the corpse of
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy, getting straight up eviscerated.
How does this guy look?
The blue guy?
Yeah.
Pretty close to death, but not, like,
Like he had an
more than
encounter
half. He's bloodied.
He's had an encounter with Grum.
You
I
got
would-
Grum.
He, like, bumps into you, he's like, ah! Ah! He's, like, dropped his weapon. Like, he's sprinting.
I'm going to kill him.
Mhm.
No survivors.
Exactly. I'm going to
Including Aaron when the next step.
flashbang him.
You're in magical
Yeah.
darkness.
I think you could still make an
Yeah,
opportunity
mechanically,
attack.
yeah.
So I'm going to. He's gonna run, bump into me. I'm going to be like, hold this,
He's gonna grab it. He's like,
And-
ah!
boom, and then I'm not next to him anymore. And then I'm going to.
You sure you don't want to move there instead of closer
Yeah,
to
'cause-
ground?
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. Well, Grum attack's the closest thing mechanically, so
Yeah.
that'll be the green guy.
I was gonna say he heard a gunshot and he saw
They
that
would
one
have
thing
covered,
right away
yeah.
out of his sight.
From those angles.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll throw my bomb at him. 13,
Misses.
and then that is my turn.
Okay. Grum.
Okay. So
Angry lad.
Kill.
yeah, he was looking at this guy and he saw him. He like phased out of his blood sight,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden hears a in the back of his.
Like everything like echoes for him. It's like all loud and
Yeah.
almost like overwhelming, and that's why you run to kill it.
Yeah. Turn him around.
I warned you. I bloody warned you.
He sees those two and
Bloody
he's.
warrior. You're turning into
Maybe.
He sees those two, and with a crooked, terrifying smile on his face, he says, "More meat!" as he charges towards these and just barrels into them and just fucking.
Eat them?
Go for it.
I don't know, man.
Commit your murder.
He already did. He cut some guy's head off.
Okay, commit more murder.
18,
Yes.
natural one, so that's we're gonna take
Yep.
that 18.
Green is the only one who has not been hit yet. By the way, fun fact.
So,
Betty's regretting that now.
Yeah.
you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use a pushing attack on Green. He's going over the thing too.
Okay.
Fucking
he must
get
make a DC 15 strength save.
Yeah, phone with his friend.
That is a 2.
Yeah.
Terrible rolls for these guys.
As I stab the axe
pushing it
into
this
him, and like, you ever seen those like guys?
You lobber flip them.
Must be in the
I was
fire.
thinking like, have you ever seen like people who like throwing hay bales? They like stick the
Yeah, they
pitchfork
stick
in
it, like fling it.
Yeah, that's what he does with his axe, except for like same.
Yeah, he doesn't like pierce him. He like grabs onto it to like stop the blow, and then you fling him.
Yeah, I was like, wrong choice.
So what does it do mechanically?
It pushes him 15 feet. So I'm just pushing him into the fire again.
Okay.
Like
You go.
diagonally. I
Yeah,
moved
that
him
works.
already.
Yeah.
Move
Okay.
him, he can move through allied spaces. Move
Yeah.
him through the thing.
You did.
Well,
move
through
him
that.
through the thing.
That's
Aaron,
more
do
than
your damage
15
as well.
feet.
I also
Yeah.
don't
So
think
yeah,
that's an
so-
allied space. I think that's a big machine.
It is technically.
My house is an allied space, so I can move through the walls.
Bro, give your house a stat block, actions, and movement, and that'd be an allied
13,
space.
14, 14, 15, 16.
You could throw him through the
17,
thing if you wanted to, but
One.
mechanically it would go the same place, just a square off.
He takes 25 points
Jesus
of slashing
Christ,
damage.
that he is bloodied.
As I just toss him into the fire too.
Yeah.
And with
Does he
that,
go prone or does he just get moved?
he just gets moved.
Okay, so he like flings up there, he's like, "Whoa!" and he lands on his feet. He's like, "Ah."
In the fire.
Yeah.
But that also bring myself to this guy too.
Perhaps getting awfully close to the next closest person. They're
Yeah.
going.
And I go, you! And I take my second swing at the
Oh.
yellow guy.
Oh, sorry. The yellow guy wasn't moved into the fire as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. In that case, you don't have to move further for him.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Nat 20.
Go
yeah.
team.
Oh god, bro, I'm gonna have to do a lot of fucking calculations.
He's probably just dead.
There's a chance he might not be.
Well, it's 8 plus
Really?
8, because I have plus 4, so that's 12 plus 8. God, 12 plus 8, that's 20. So that's just for the natural hit. And
For-
then-
Your max damage.
yeah, my max damage because it's
It's, what is it?
1d8 plus 4 plus 8 because it's plus my level.
Yep, so that is 20.
So that is 20.
So can't kill him, even got max damage twice.
Really?
Yeah.
These guys have a lot out.
It's 6. Oh, wait, no, I'm 6.
Wait, how'd you do 25 to the first guy if your max is 20?
Because I had superior dice.
Oh, okay.
This one I don't have.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's got those inferior dice.
He's got those normal dice. Alright, so go
They're
ahead
not
and
as
do
cool.
So it's 6 plus 8, so that's 14 plus 4, that's 18. So 18 plus 20,
I got it. It's
that much
30.
damage.
Yeah.
As I like.
yeah, he's bloodied, but he's up. Wait, oh sorry, is this on yellow?
Yeah.
Oh, I've already
Yeah.
he's been hit before. He's might not be dead. Let me see.
I found his leg.
If you kill him, he's dead. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Not by a lot, but yeah.
So yeah, I just the first hit like swings into me and underneath his leg, just completely like severing it without even realizing
Yeah.
it. And like when he drops to the ground before he can even like think of a second thing, the axe is just already in
Yeah,
his
there's like a
chest
mid
again.
so where he's floating in there and he just
And just like just non-stop, like his
Yes.
corpse is going to a bloody pulp as he's just like slashing and just destroying his corpse.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
I think that's enough.
Well, I think I'm also going to what?
The net. You can hit him with the net.
I'm also gonna look for Aaron, I guess, in the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Yep.
Pretty good at that. Advantage as well. 21.
He's not in the tree.
Yeah, pretty much. But the flight response is wearing off, so I'm going to get into the darkness and.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
the darkness would fade by now.
oh,
Sorry.
never mind then.
Let me see if I can last.
In that case.
It's
Actually,
been a little
if
tiny-
that's so, I'll probably take a different action.
Oh wait, no, it's 1 minute.
Yeah.
It'll probably still be
Blue
up.
guy's still in there.
I'll
Yeah.
get to the darkness and start like fucking throwing up,
I think by this point.
and I'll pass my turn there.
Yeah, so
Even with blue guy?
blue guy runs in
I
there.
don't
You run
have
out.
Griffin.
Oh no! You run back in, then you hear Tamika, and then Tamika drops you. You're
I think by now.
right off. You're up.
the
Okay.
earthquake is gone.
Yeah, earthquake's probably over.
Alright, so I
Well,
think
he's
I asked
back
this
six,
last
sorry.
time, but I can Step of the Wind dash and dash as my action, right?
Yes.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I guess that's where I end it, but I do want to grab the net in the event that I have to restrain Grum.
Okay. Cool. Then up is the footmen.
Is grabbing the net a turn? Or
Yeah, an action.
Okay.
Interact with an object.
I'll do that in a bit.
This guy is kind of like.
He is also
in the fire.
Yeah. Oh, true. He will take a d6 of fire.
Oh, that's not that bad.
1 point of damage.
It's not the direct fire.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
It's kind of like on the side.
He's not in the.
more if it's
He's not in the oven.
The
He's
napalm machine.
he's gonna like turn to you, turn to the machine, and be like, "I'd rather die by Kruger's hand." Runs over to the machine, reaches in with his like his musket, pulls a trigger, and it's gonna make that self-destruct. So
Oh,
I need you to
fuck.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I wanted to steal it.
3. That is a failure.
4.
So he pulls a trigger straight into the like not a hex core, but like the crystal core of this thing, and it just starts
You can use the little pet thing, remember?
No, it's probably good that his temp HP goes down.
I know.
It explodes and spits this like liquid napalm pretty much everywhere. This guy's dead. He will definitely absolutely die. You though, you're gonna take some damage.
How far out does the napalm go?
Not far enough to hit you guys.
Okay.
Like 25 feet.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think that is right.
No.
Yeah.
If it's a ranged attack, I can redirect the
It is going to
napalm.
be 12d6.
Thank God.
No, you're fine actually. I don't think you can. That's 72
Yeah,
max.
44 fire damage.
44?
Yep.
Nice.
So you're
Alright.
fine.
So you see, as this explosion happens, Grum just stands there, and he just like, you can see like the char around him, and where like it ends. But yeah, he's fine.
This is napalm, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it is going to be probably staying around. Logically speaking,
Yeah.
it's like.
Yeah, that's what happens when you use fire.
It is. That's why fire is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
You would
That's why it's
I would
illegal.
say that. That's true.
Hey, what if a fire girl loved a water boy? Could it ever work out?
Impossible. They could never touch.
Never.
And then what if they were trapped together in like an oven
Alright,
or
guys,
something?
we got it.
Cool. So that is the green guy's turn. Inferno Cannon is gone, so it is back to Tallie.
Tallie is going to I probably try to commit more murder.
Go team!
Yeah, let's see if we can get this guy. A lot. 20 something.
To damage or to hit?
hit.
Oh, to hit, then yes, it'll hit. Damn.
12 points of damage.
He's still up.
Alright.
I'll
Let's
take care of
that.
Oh wait, he should have taken a turn. My bad. Grum. The nearest person you can see is very off.
You can't see me.
Can't.
Oh.
30 feet blind
1,
sight.
2,
Can't
3,
see
4,
anyone.
5, 6 spaces, right?
Yeah.
So he can't see anything.
Yeah.
Although I did enter his blind sight and
For a
then
second,
leave.
yeah. So that's the
if you
last
want to
bit of
like
information.
infer where I've been,
I mean, I was just gonna go where he was just gonna go in a random direction and just kind of go until he finds something.
you can do
I
that.
can.
Like,
You can also.
Well, the last sound you heard was over here, with a bomb.
The bomb.
Well, everything happens at the same time, technically
Yeah.
speaking. So the last thing you saw was him, and the last sound.
It's your
you heard was
call. What do you think
Yeah.
would be best?
You can roll.
You
for
can
it.
also roll like a d4
Yep.
to determine what
But
way you
you're-
go. Or a d8 even.
That's true.
yeah,
You're still
let's roll
intelligent.
D8.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my my
You
D360.
could also try and go into the forest to see if that's where Aaron would go.
We'll do.
Just do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or
5,
Aaron's last known location, which would be right out.
So that's 3. So that's 1, 2,
So-
3. So I'm going
Directly
this way.
Yeah. All right.
There goes the
Tamia.
I'll try and kill this person. I found no more difficult terrain, so I can finally get my 2 15 movements in. I'll just attack. The fight response takes a hold again, and I'm attacking now.
That's pretty good.
But it's now a 20. 19 plus 9. Yes, I know. 5 plus. That's 12 damage. Because I don't have all my layers of things. Oh, wait, sorry. It'd be 14, because I have the plus 2 now.
Yeah, then he's dead.
Oh, cool.
He was low.
Yeah. I can't really see him, so I won't do too much
Cool.
physical
And
manipulation of his body.
Combat is technically over.
No, it's not.
I don't believe it.
Combat is
We're all
technically
out of
over.
his range.
Yeah.
Not out of Grum's range.
Yeah, we're 30 feet. You can't find us.
You got 10 minutes to deal with him.
Yeah, we all just move away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
that's
have net. Okay, so we're out of combat.
Mhm.
Okay, things I wanted to check up on. They had a bunch of horses and stuff, right?
They probably all ran away, honestly.
Okay.
Not very well because they were blinded, but
Well, they can still see. It's just like they're more focused. It's like Spider-Man.
They can always
Okay.
In
I just
that-
wanted to make sure that Aaron didn't like take a horse.
Well, he can potentially do it. Why would he do that? In that same vein, we're on a line, right, of people, and
Yeah.
there's more lines like
Yeah.
away
far
from us.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
They
I will look to see if either of them have noticed.
Looking that way, you do notice a bunch of people on horses coming towards
Okay.
you. Aaron is one of them.
Oh.
All right, guys, we should go.
I'd like to quickly run around and try to grab their guns.
I was going to say the same thing as well. I would like
Yeah.
to pick up a musket.
Go for it.
And they work on crystal tech, right?
Yes.
Does that imply ammo, or does that crystal that charges?
Charges.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to just grab a musket.
I'd like to grab the remaining 4.
Alright.
And
3 are in the fire, so near Grum.
it's not active fire, and Grum's moving in the other direction at the moment.
Kyle, the fire
I
didn't
don't-
go out when everyone died.
Grab the musket.
Yeah, but it's no longer like actively setting, and
No, but the fire is still there. The forest is still on fire.
yeah, I can dodge and weave around some of the stuff. It's not deep into the fire,
I don't know.
and one was out, and
3
one.
of them literally died in the fire.
Yeah, but not deep into it. I can reach in.
It's still
I
on
can
fire.
take a stick and like drag it over.
He's walked across hot coals before.
I'm
It's-
just saying.
I've spent the night on hot coals before.
You also have to get closer to Grum to do that.
Well, Grum's actively walking in the other direction while we're doing this.
Also, he can run faster than me.
I can run
His-
way
we
faster.
still need to sort
We
it.
all can, actually.
Yeah, that's right. Well, actually,
I just missed Long Strider.
Yeah.
technically Grum can move. He has aggressive.
Actually, I don't think I
We
can
should,
dismiss it. It's a concentration.
I know we should leave, but Grum is angry marching to the woods.
I know. Well, he's angry marching somewhere.
You just hear like a bear scream.
This is actually probably a good time to take our quick break.
I was
Okay.
gonna say,
Go, 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 go.
We'll be right back. welcome back. So, horses approaching from the east. Yeah.
That way.
Yes, that way.
That's easy.
Corpse of a mangled corpse of the Archbishop.
Yeah.
And a bunch of dead guys. And a bunch of napalm.
It's north arrow.
Ah,
It's pointing that way.
yeah,
North,
that
east.
makes this east.
Never.
South.
You're right, they're coming from the west.
The direction
So
Grum's
they're
going
so
into?
they're going from that direction.
No.
Okay, so the north arrow should be this way.
Yes.
Okay.
This guy.
My bad. So, what do you guys do? Grum is like wandering over there.
I'm probably like mangling a corpse, like one of the leftover corpses.
Yeah.
Same.
You
You're
know
probably
what?
like, you see like a bird and you start chasing it. Like,
You know, I'm gonna be like,
Only I'd rather.
sun's getting real loud.
Grum! Grum, you okay, buddy?
You hear a noise. You start going over there.
That fast?
Yeah, dude.
Grum, we're gonna go into the woods. I know you're not fully there.
I try and hit Bray off.
Okay.
What, no, you get all the way to me? No, if
Oh,
he's...
He
you're
probably
backing
sees
up.
you coming. He probably he's faxing you. He probably
Yeah.
He's like, you ever play
That-
Call of Duty Zombies?
Yeah.
He's training. He's doing a train.
He's training
Whenever you
you.
get close, he runs around.
I can
He's
strafe.
looping you.
That's what I'm going to try and do. Is like he's. I think he would like put away the axe now that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
he's
was
thinking
thinking he was gonna use his hands, his meat.
What's your speed right now?
30.
30? Okay.
Raph uses Dead Hard and gets a little extra.
Well,
distance.
I have 50.
I'm gonna say yeah.
So
You should have 40. You should have long strider.
You dispelled it.
I can't actually. It's not concentration.
You
got
can
40.
dispel
Well, he has
spells.
60.
I think
Look, you can end most spells as an action.
I don't think so.
For which?
I believe it's only concentration spells.
Well, didn't you also give it to Brayoff? Which
Yes.
one?
yeah,
No, I
that's
know,
why I'm at 50.
But
Yeah.
just pointing out.
There is no mechanic for dismissing a non-concentration spell. Once
Yeah.
it's cast and no longer requires concentration, it can't be dismissed, only dispelled.
Yes. I learned that. I've also been using Pass Wall wrong this entire time, but it's only come up once or twice in this campaign.
That's true.
Interesting.
I've been mentally seeing pass wall as the ascend ability, just like horizontal.
Well,
Um,
I was gonna say.
okay.
Cue,
Well,
cue the Benny Hill music as I'm chasing.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'll stay out of your range, and I'm gonna like look to you guys, and then like just like mad dash into the forest.
Let's say I'm chopping down.
Do I need to make saves or actions or anything to like, get around
you
the
can
fire?
go around.
I'm going
Just make a deck save.
into the fire.
It's a really low save. Like, you'd have to really fuck up to get hit by the fire. What'd you get?
A 2.
Plus?
Oh, plus us.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, 9.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I skadooble on him.
You follow him.
Yeah, I'm beelining off to Brayoff right now.
Yep.
He's the only one I see. So if you want to do anything with the cannon,
I don't.
Cannon.
Cannon's gone, man.
You can like you might be able to harvest parts
Maybe
or
some
something.
wheels? Like, if you want to take some of the wheels?
Yippee.
I don't
Hey,
know.
You never know what you could use a tire for.
It created continuous fire for some time. I feel like there might be a crystal or something in there.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it
it's
just
blow
fucking
up.
exploded. That's the
Yeah.
whole reason it detonated.
Yeah.
it does 6 pass.
Yes, actually.
Nice.
I go around the
Yeah,
fire.
the-
I'm
the-
not
the-
fucking crazy.
There's not really a way to go around it. It's
It's
spread
a
out.
wall of fire.
I'm going to take out my bow and shoot a teleportation arrow through it.
Really?
I'm not walking
Yeah,
through the
that's fair.
fire.
You
I'll throw a
could
teleport
have
bomb over
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
you could have
It's like, see
Tally.
you on the other side.
Oh,
How many of those do you have?
10.
No.
you
I
could
bought
have
10.
Tally
Yeah.
carry you.
I don't
You
think
have nine.
so.
You have 9 now, right?
I now have 9.
You
of
could
course.
hop in my bag with a bunch of
No,
loaded.
I could also just do this.
You can hop in the bag that has a kiln and a bunch of loaded guns.
Well, they're not.
They're not loaded. They're just primed.
That's what I was.
Yeah. There probably isn't a safety.
Most likely not. No.
Just cloudy with the chance of me.
Alright, and you guys run into the Screaming Forest.
I was thinking more.
Cue
Nemesis.
like a scene of like there's like 5 minutes where you guys are just running, rustling through like the the jungle.
The jungle.
Yeah, the forest, right? Like these twigs snapping as you guys run deeper and deeper. Need you all to you're sticking together probably.
Yeah.
Just far enough behind Grum that he doesn't see you.
Yeah.
Tally, you know this place?
Or would it be? Are we sticking ahead of Grum or behind Grum?
You are behind. Rayoth is in front.
I would stick behind.
We get some more.
I don't
So
have the
we're
speed.
we're together, and then Rayoth, I guess, is the furthest.
Yeah.
And eventually it does fade and you fall down.
I was just
Wanna
saying,
go
we get like a U-log like going right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Make your roll. Make
Uh,
your silly little roll, mister.
oh,
You
yeah.
have like 1 hit point.
Yeah,
If you don't make this, you die.
Well, no, it
You go
subtracts
down.
from my permanent HP.
Oh, from you
Yes.
forever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Oh.
it completely saps my permanent.
Yes.
That's crazy. I thought it.
That's why I don't do it.
I think you don't.
But if I get a 4, I won't have any.
And also,
That's a 10.
why'd you roll D10?
It's a D10 minus my con.
Oh, okay.
So I lose 6.
Nice.
I think that was the same I got last time.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a funny little prank.
Just a funny little joke.
And is this max HP loss
Yep.
different than other max HP losses like the hags earlier?
Yes. All of it can be solved, or only the tattoo can only be solved with like wish, I think, not great restoration.
Or other divine.
Or getting rid of the tattoos obviously would remove the sapped HP.
Sure.
The hag stuff you can greater restoration.
All right.
All right, Grum.
Yeah.
You're coming out of it.
So, yeah.
Let's just take 5. Let's
You
just.
see, you like as you guys are running, you like periodically turn around and like once you turn around, it's like him like running in rage. The other time you turn around, he's like.
Yeah.
The third time you turn around, he's just on the ground like passed out.
Okay.
To catch up to you. Then.
A little bit slower, but you get there.
Monster Rider would wear out. I think we should keep going to wherever the capital is, whatever that is.
Can I check to see if there's anyone behind, like if like those guys followed us into
Sure.
the forest?
Go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage. The forest has a bunch of sounds of like whispering and screams that kind of make it hard to focus on.
One re-rolled a 1, got the 2, and then a 19.
Alright, so you are a little disoriented. You're not sure. This is when you guys kind of focus on your surroundings, and like it's daytime, but it's like dark in here. Like it feels like it's dusk, and you just hear like you always feel like you hear someone whispering. You feel like you're being watched, and you do every now and then hear like a long, drawn out, like distant scream in this forest.
Cool. I'm gonna draw a little arrow in the ground just to make sure we don't get spun or something.
We're not gonna get spun around.
I already don't trust this place.
You shouldn't.
Oh.
Like,
You shouldn't. But we're not gonna get spun around. We can keep going. Just know that Grum and I do not feel
Grum,
good.
yeah, Grum doesn't have most of their blood.
Hey, neither do I. Alright?
I'm covered in like burn wounds.
I
Worse
willed
than normal.
myself into back into consciousness.
Everything hurts.
Okay, sit down. There's
Yeah, we're all hurt. I think the best thing to do is to move away from the literal ring of fire that is closing around probably the entire forest at this point, till we get to whatever civilization you can get us into.
we just full scented for 10 minutes. The fire's not gonna catch up to us. You saw how slow it was going in.
We're out of the fire, right?
Not far enough from the fire anyway. It doesn't matter. They could also just go in with the horses.
I mean, I didn't see him chasing us.
If we're, I'm gonna also roll perception then. You're dumb. 19. I do have advantage, which would cancel out my disadvantage.
Yep.
24.
And what is this for? To just navigate?
To see.
Oh, you don't think that you're being followed by them?
Okay. Well, it doesn't actually change my character's motivation to leave. So.
Pull out my alchemy jug and like pour some water on my wounds and kind of wash them out.
Yep.
Very, very painful. Like you can see, he's like,
Okay.
and he's like trying his best to move when all of his muscles
Yeah.
are destroyed.
Oh.
Tally, do you have any healing?
Nope, I've used all of them.
Okay, cool.
Best I can do is healing word Grum.
I don't need
Oh.
I just need a bath. Let's go.
Okay, I won't heal with you then.
I don't know if there's like
Um,
rivers here that you can bathe in, and I don't think the rivers would be too kind to a lot of blood in there.
It needs a bubble bath.
Is this forest alive? Is this Feywild again?
No.
Or something similar to the Feywild?
No.
Probably.
Yeah.
How would
kind of. Less Feywild magic, more just normal
Yeah,
magic.
just actual magic.
Okay. So I'll keep that in mind.
So we should keep going.
Let's just get
I-
to the next town.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next town, because it works just like that in here. Yep.
Well, maybe if you would tell us how it works, we could have a better idea.
Yeah, we are going in completely blind here.
I want to lay down.
Then lay down.
Need to run.
It's called face plant. He's like barely using his like axe as like a walking stick.
Yeah, I don't have like a medicine kit or anything, so I really.
It wouldn't matter.
Well, no, I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just thinking in the sense of I want to help my friend here, even if it isn't healing hit points.
Let's just go then. Follow me. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Just follow my lead, please.
I'm gonna take. Can I take your alchemy jug? And
Yeah.
you were pouring water on yourself earlier, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch the plug that comes out, and I'm gonna switch it to like alcohol, and use that to like pour it on to disinfect a little bit.
Mhm.
For you guys who are injured.
I am not letting you
Keep the
make
fuck
me
away
back,
from
so,
me.
yeah.
Okay, well, it helps.
Again,
It doesn't.
it kind of wouldn't help me. I was only dealt fire damage. You can see her skin is like
Bubbling.
bubbling,
Yeah,
like
that's
charred in some places. Very painful looking.
Xavier, I don't know if you have the
You-
thing I gave you for. You have the song.
I do. I pinned it.
I didn't. Oh, it's the thing right below it is what
Yeah.
you need also.
I don't have bandages, and I'm running out of clothes to rip, so.
That's true.
We'll all be fine once we get somewhere more fortified.
I can take apart this winter coat.
Shut the fuck up. I don't start taking shit apart. Just chill. Just chill, man.
Well, okay, Grum was almost kidnapped again, and you guys are knocking on death's door.
That's what happened.
We'll be fine if we keep going. We don't need any bandages or anything. We can recover perfectly fine once we are in like a house or something.
Okay. But if we like face across like a raccoon or something and it like tips one of you guys over the edge, I'm gonna help you, but I'm gonna be a little snide about it.
It's okay. Yeah.
This is a forest filled with tallies, so I assume everyone here wants to kill me.
That was a little racist.
And right off the racist. Congratulations, Grum.
You've come full circle.
Too tired to even say anything.
Well,
I save my breath. I'm just following like a sad puppy behind Tallie.
I'm like, we're walking at like a decent pace, but every once in a while I like clip the back of your foot because I'm like walking. I'm like constantly behind you to try and encourage you to go faster.
you like elevator their
You
feet.
you flat tire Tallie.
Well, have you ever done the reverse of a flat tire,
No.
where you kick up as their foot is on the upswing?
Oh yeah.
That's
No, that sounds awful.
That's like a rural New Hampshire thing, I think.
Okay. Anyway, carry on.
All right. Cool. Awesome. I'm gonna navigate us to where I can remember to the best of my ability.
Yeah, just the center.
I mean, there is a giant tree in the center. It's kind of a landmark.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna brush my fur out from all the fucking fire I ate. I I make sure I look all nice and good. Make sure the Foxfolk bracelet is on well enough, invisible enough, and then still stay in my shift weave traditional garb, and just lead these fucking fools.
Are we the fools?
Going.
Oh.
Hang on.
Do you have a map?
No.
No, look.
Oh,
Joe.
gotcha.
I don't know what you're cooking over there. All right.
Yes. Okay. Before, like, as we're walking, like, Grum goes, wait, 1 second. And he, like, gets down on the ground. You see him, like, take his boots off. And he, like, puts them down and he's like, go. And all of a sudden,
Oh my god, I forgot.
What? What?
they'll, if anyone's following us, they'll get a wrong track. You also look behind you. Grum has no footprints.
Yeah.
There was
Oh.
no footprints where Grum is
I
walking.
forgot Crumb bought these because he's
Yeah.
Well,
that's pretty useful. Yeah, what are they called?
They're called Boots of the Trial. It's a wondrous item, uncommon. Until they are worn, Boots of the Trial appear to be in grave disrepair. Once you lace up, the illusion fades. They're immaculate hiking boots with gold clasps and silk laces. While wearing these boots, you leave no tracks or traces of your passage, and it can't be tracked except by magical means. You can march twice as long before suffering levels of exhaustion. Additionally, you can remove these boots and speak a command word as an action to cause the boots to walk alone, leaving a false trail in any direction for up to 1 mile. The boots then teleport back to my feet.
Grum,
That's cool. But
we're
like,
still
we're
leaving
making tracks.
3 tracks, and also you're gonna be leaving tracks. Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
Did you just get rid of your boots? Don't you need
They come
those?
back.
I
Yeah.
know. Did you sit there and read the tag of the boots in character?
No.
Yeah, well then we don't know that.
Right.
Richard.
Do you want?
Hey, Dad. Calm down.
Just don't worry.
Do you want a good berry?
It's not good.
Yeah.
Ineffective
See,
use.
you look twice as more healthy now.
I'm surprised you can even make that joke.
You do see like the bags on his
Yeah. That's a
A
little
little
bit
bit
better.
a little.
What does level 1 exhaustion do again?
It just I have disadvantage on all ability checks.
All ability checks.
Second level I have. I don't think it.
First level feels significantly worse than second level.
It doesn't count for saving throws, thankfully. Saving throws are a different thing, so I understand that. Saving throws is level 3, I believe.
That includes death saves, though,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
Yep.
Don't
That's-
get fucking exhausted. That's the best tip.
I mean, you're well. Okay, I'll try.
And Grum was at 2 at one point.
All right.
That was a fun time. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was a little prank.
Yeah, it goes disadvantage on ability checks, speed half, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, hit point maximum halved, speed reduced to 0, and then death.
Cool. Rad.
And Grum is allergic to number 6.
I think you're
I
allergic
am-
to number 5, honestly. I think if you get that
So-
much, you're gonna die anyway.
I am going to match the footsteps of you guys, so that I don't, or like match like where the footprints are, so that it doesn't come across as that many. So it's like, oh, maybe they split into groups of 2.
I don't know if you can do that. Your stride is gonna be a lot smaller than ours.
Well, you ever do that when you're like walking in the snow and you like do like little hops from one to the other? I'm feeling a lot better than you guys, so I can hop.
I don't know. It's a pretty big difference.
I've
in
walked
strides.
I've walked in strides of people with longer legs than me. It's possible. It's realistic. We can go in the streets and test this if you want, but that's what I think like the Mongols did. Where they would walk in a single file line and be like, oh, there's only one guy there, and
Yeah,
then there's a
but-
whole army.
But Kyle, Breoft is like half our size.
Yeah. It's not impossible. It's a relatively easy feat to do.
He's
You guys are walking slowly because you're also bleeding a lot.
Absolutely not.
There was a trail of blood following us.
He does have high dexterity.
Sure.
I'm a springy little man who can run way faster than you.
It's true.
He's surprisingly bouncy.
Yeah. If I fall, I just like accordion.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can put that with the other ones.
So. Yeah, we're going through the woods.
Yeah, so
Can I look around to see if there's anything that might want to kill us?
Sure.
It's with disadvantage though,
Yep.
right? Still. 10.
Do you feel like the trees are like reaching out for you?
Oh, great. That's cool. But I don't see them actively moving or anything, right?
It's like you swear you
It's
do.
like corner of the eye sort of deal.
Yeah, everything happens in the corner of your vision. Tally, you're immune to these effects.
I assume.
But each of you feel that same way. Like things are moving. There's things in the shadows, and they're like reaching out to you.
And
Cool. Rad.
I wait for this stuff till I see someone, right? Till we get started.
No, you just need to use the thing. You know, the force will guide you to where you need to go.
Gotcha. Alright, well then I will speak the phrase in Beast Folk to get into the forest safely. I'll like go up to a tree,
Yeah.
touch it, speak the phrase, and then
Speak the phrase. I just want to see you try to pronounce it.
Were you doing it in
the guy. Ulana Maira Rakshava no le.
Right off, wakes up, sleep agent. No, I mean, yeah, that'll do. Cool. All of a sudden, like, especially for you guys, the vision's kind of, like, it becomes brighter, and there's, like, a clear, like, the forest moves, and there's a clear pathway. Yeah?
Why didn't we do that like 15 minutes ago?
Took the words out of my mouth, Brad.
Could we? Yeah. That would have made it so much easier when we were going full tilt.
All of a sudden you hear, oh, you're back.
His boots.
His boots.
Ah.
He was barefoot for a bit.
Alright. Come on.
And you guys continue on for about, like, just not too much longer. The forest isn't that, like, it's big, but, like, it's a straight shot. Eventually you do come out of an entrance into the grotto. Although, waiting for you there, you do come out to where your clan is whenever you speak those words. So, waiting for you at the end is pretty much your entire tribe, and the single elder, kind of wearing a mask, holding, like, basically a torch, and just waiting for you. So that's what you guys see. Behind them is the grotto, which all of the beast folk live in a huge open area in the middle of the forest. There is a ginormous tree that is said to be like built by a Terdalia for Alir. Terdalia being the goddess of nature, or god of nature? Can't remember their pronouns on. I think it's they, them.
God, them.
Terdalia does not have a gender. But Alir does. Female, yes. Alir has like which is a giant god, which is like a phoenix. They used to be the god of fire, became god of beasts after Steenarth. Whole thing, don't worry about it. But you see this huge tree with like a burnt circle directly through it, and like there's a giant nest in there. So that's like their kind of beacon. There's like waterfalls, streams there were no streams in the forest, but there's streams in the grotto, and it's like nice mint green grass, and there's all these different like smaller kind of they're like really small villages, but it is like a huge town basically, and yeah.
What do you call it? A city?
No. Well, yes, but not in the sense that your things work for it.
I was
Unfortunately.
gonna say, it's like,
Actually, what do you get when you're in a city?
Good feeling.
A lot of things.
Like a whole cavalcade of things.
Yeah, I'm just curious what specifically. If it makes sense, then I'll let you do it.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow groups travel. Can't become lost except by magical means. When engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, I remain alert to danger.
Specifically in the city?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then that's fine. These are all fine.
When I forage, I find twice as much food.
Yeah, these are fine.
When tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number. than subclass stuff.
Yeah, it counts as a city for
Hey
that. Then.
guys, instead of finding one hoagie, I found 2 hoagies.
Anyway,
You guys
yeah. So
should probably put your weapons away.
Oh no.
I can't need it for now.
I'd rather not.
I'm like,
Drum's walking with it.
yeah, I'm fully using my pack as a walking stick right now.
Okay. I just don't want them to think of us as hostile.
Daddy, is this your home?
I said don't speak, guys. And then it just we got here and everyone had something to say.
I mean, they're still just waiting. You're probably at like the entrance here. There's like a clear line where you step into the grotto, and you're probably right before it.
All right, everyone, just fuck. Just like don't just be cool, guys, please. If this goes badly, this is gonna suck so much. I'm gonna just, like go forward. Hello. Is it traditional to bow to the elder?
It's traditional to kneel, but it's also awkward because you were kind of banished.
Well, I kind of,
A little
you
bit
know,
of both.
banished.
You were like disowned.
Banished and disowned, without my knowing. What were they gonna do? Tell me I ran away?
Yeah,
So.
but you can infer.
Banished, smanished.
I feel like that's knowledge we should have done before going here.
So it is kind of tense on you're not sure what to do. Normally you would, but it's your call.
I would kneel. I don't. You guys are the first fucking normal ass people out here in probably a long time, so I don't know the procedure. You can probably kneel. You guys, I'll gesture that you guys kneel.
Seeing you kneel, I'll try and kneel, but I'll just get down on both knees because I'm like trying. I'm holding.
I'll kneel as best I can with my fucking metal.
Yeah.
And I'll kneel perfectly well. I actually have proficiency in kneeling.
What do you use that for?
Neil Breen movies?
Ah.
That's awesome.
The atmosphere, tense as it is, it's kind of like this. Like everyone around you, your clan seems apprehensive. Your parents? Did you ever? Your parents are like alive, right?
Yeah, they're alive. I just
Okay.
I ran away at
Yeah.
16, and did not. I just couldn't take the structure of it.
Yeah, which is fair. One of a foxfolk kind of walks up to the elder, whispers into her ear. She kind of nods. Another foxfolk pulls out kind of plain garb, like gray kind of garb, and hands it to you.
I'll put it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can, yeah. And then they kind of a path opens up, and they motion to like a part of the foxfolk kind of area with a solitary dead tree, and like dead grass around it.
Damn, man.
This is where they pretty much decide whether they're gonna let you back in or not.
Awesome. All right. Well, there's nothing I can do about this, and I'll meander over.
Okay.
You guys just.
The rest of you, like as Tallie is ushered away, like spears are held up to you pretty much immediately, and they motion for you to follow.
Just listen.
Yeah.
Go and follow, yeah.
Put my hands up, show that I'm not armed. Little do they know, am I right? Those are my weapons.
Hold out a hand and be like, "Someone help
They
me."
all bring you to the same thing, where there's like a circle of dried grass, this like dried tree with like spooky forest tree. There's a hole in the middle, no leaves, and they're going to just do the ceremony, I guess.
Yeah, it's almost fucking ceremony.
Yeah,
Tradition.
it's-
That's why we
Where is
ran
I
away.
assume this wasn't an often occurrence. They have a prepped ceremony.
They have it's peaceful, free
Bro,
men.
they got a tradition for everything. And I was like, what about science? And they're like, fuck you. And I was like, damn. It's gonna shoot
Shouldn't
their
have.
part.
Yeah.
So they lead you to the outskirts of the Foxwolf
Martin
village
Luther
to the
moment.
secluded clearing, and I mean they're just gonna begin it, I suppose.
Yeah.
There is the Foxwolf form a circle around the tree. You guys are part of the circle, and there's just like a moment of silence as they prepare for the ritual. You're set in the earth ceremony. You're in the middle. They bring you shackles of thorns. They're not real shackles. They're symbolic, and they make you. They're like, and they put it around you. Put one on your head, and don't say anything. No. You looked at me like you're gonna say something.
I have things I could say, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. So those symbolic shackles, and then. I mean, it begins where all the foxfolk kind of in unison swish their tails across the ground, like left to right, all in unison. Where it's kind of like there's like a tribal kind of like drum, yeah, and they kind of go, yeah, and the elder kind of walks out, still wearing a mask. God, now I have to read up my made-up language. Okay. The elder kind of pulls out a small pouch. You know this, they don't, but it's filled with like ceremonial herbs. And the elder begins with made up languages, man. She just kind of holds her hand out and goes, Lumethe valeth thursol akara yavith velnora, which translates in Foxfolk specifically to spirits of forgiveness, hear our plea. She then steps forward, holding the small pouch, and sprinkles the herbs in a area around you, and then come the next part, as the herbs do kind of float a small bit off the ground. So, yeah, I mean, she kind of steps back into the circle, and out comes actually what would be your mother. This is the first time you've seen her in how many years?
5 to 6.
Yeah. She doesn't look sad. She doesn't, a bunch of emotions probably flash through as she walks out, also wearing ceremonial stuff. She looks kind of sad for a moment and looks at you, kind of angry, but eventually she gives you, a small smile, and once again, in Foxfolk goes, Doyara vestivalar, althi tritania and sorte analori, which translates to, I remember your laughter, your kindness, your light. Followed by that, some other community members would come out, including your father. I don't think you have any siblings, right?
No.
Your father comes out, says something similar, and a bunch of people who you probably don't remember too much, but you interacted with when you were younger in the village, come out with similar testimonies that, stuff like that. Eventually, they step back. With each testimony, a foxfolk steps forward. Sorry, I forgot this part. Another one, your mother, after all of them do their testimonies, your mother, your parents walk back out, and together they walk up to you and go, Lethora soldara valen enathe sovete, which just translates to, I release one shackle, freeing you, and they symbolically cut one thing of the thorns, and then the elder comes back out and does the same thing, removes the shackle on the other hand, and goes, Nalara ethere verthore vethere, which is accept this offering, a symbol of reacceptance and nourishment. And they give you a basket, which seems to have fruits and stuff in it. And kind of in unison, your tribe goes, Fel nora solitherete, elevete sonara, which is we embrace you, we welcome you. And with one by one, they kind of leave the circle until only the elder is left, and just kind of goes, puts a hand on your shoulder as you're allowed to stand up, and goes, Analethe solete, elete sovara, which is just, you've walked the path of atonement, but now you must prove your loyalty. And with that, they all kind of walk off, except for the elder. And then in common is welcome back, kin.
Thank you.
Fall to the ground.
I'll
Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
stop
help you back
from
up.
falling
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I'll
You can
hold
lean
your
on me.
shoulder or something.
She kind of like still wearing. Elder's always wearing like this. It's like a skull mask, like over the whole foxhook head. It's like Cubone. Kind of looks you up and down. It's like, you're injured.
Very.
You okay? We have healers if you need.
I would love it.
Of course. Kind of snaps her hand, and some like clerics basically come over and would cast Cure Wounds on each of you. Yeah. For now, you'll just gain back like 10 HP, but it is what it is for now.
Go team.
Yes, we had an encounter with.
Dynasty?
Yes.
Yes.
They like the fire.
It's not just fire. Fire was that fun, but they've been doing all sorts of stuff. Normally, I feel like normally the clan would be a little bit more judgmental, but these past few days we've learned that there's bigger things to life than someone leaving.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I've been very well. Obviously, everyone knows the reasons I left, but I've been able to do many things with what I pursued.
I'm glad you're doing well.
Thank you.
I do suggest you talk to your parents at some point. I know that might be tough, but they're not mad at you. They were for a while, but they just miss you.
Thank you.
I mean, personally, I understand why you left. It's not for everyone, tradition, but it is our way. I don't think it is the only way. And I'm glad you were back. And they actually kind of pull you in for like a hug, if you'll accept it. And they kind of pull you in, pat you on the back, and right before they step away, they kind of like, your heart is troubled. Are you okay? Honest.
There are many things brewing in the world right now, and I have, by choice, placed myself very close to the center of them.
I see. Well, you're one of the smartest of us, so I think whatever it is you choose, you're doing the right thing.
Thank you.
I would love to stay and chat, but we have wounded to tend to as well. And they kind of walk off. The foxhole near you guys, the elder kind of like whistles and is kind of like motions for you to leave them. And they seem kind of apprehensive at first, especially since you guys are not foxfolk. Especially they stare at your weapons and stuff, but the elder's just kind of like, Solata, which just means drop it. And they're like, okay. And they walk off. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull everyone over. I'm just gonna go from standing to just sitting on my ass, legs out, and just kind of flag you guys over.
I'll sit down also.
I join you, but more on my face again.
I'll stand.
You alright?
Yeah. It's a lot to be back here. It's a lot.
Do you have the best relationship with your family too?
Yeah, It
Fix
seems
the blood.
different than what you have, but I'm glad you understand.
We had that whole conversation in common, right?
That last part.
Yeah. I don't know what the ritual was, but I think that was good, like context-wise.
Yes, they've welcomed me back into
I don't know, what was Tallie probably expecting? Out of curiosity.
Tallie was expecting to have to make a lot more persuasion checks.
That's
I
good
was
then.
expecting weapons drawn and a long explanation right off the bat.
I think, like, knowing Foxfolk normally that's what would have happened.
Right.
Maybe like years ago, if it returned, you think like that's what you would have expected. So this definitely caught you off guard a bit.
Especially just rocking up with 3 fools.
Yeah.
That are not beast folk is very wild.
It's very telling also
Yeah.
at times.
I don't know. I feel like we walked in and we're like battered and beat, so it's like, are we really gonna fight these?
Yeah, we get a little bit of sympathy from dying actively.
And killing one of the people who's burning their house down.
We made it in by doing some good work.
I don't think we clued him into that. Although I like look in my bag of their scorched weapons. I'm like,
Yeah, I have a musket slung on my back.
yeah. I mean, like I have the musket.
Yeah.
I have the lead guy's brand, which is a
There.
weird weapon of choice. But okay.
It's a high wisdom folk. They know what happened.
Okay.
I'd like to just take a minute. You guys can ask whatever you want, and then I think we should find a place to rest, maybe a place for you guys to heal, and I should visit my parents.
I mean,
All-
2 birds in 1 stone.
yeah. All the writing around here is fox folk, so I can't read it. That's the only reason. So,
Sure, yeah.
you guys have your own like set of language.
You point to a sign that's in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of weird hieroglyphs.
It's true. It's true.
Alright, so they're cool with us being here? Like, they're alright? They don't, like,
Stay with me. Don't
Like-
venture off, but yes.
yeah, that was my plan. I look at all the places I would have ventured off to if I wasn't explicitly told.
Where was a bed good for me? And
Yeah.
you're all careful.
Yeah. Again, I'd point out a spot, but I do not know which places have beds.
I'd like to visit my parents first, but I pulled you guys over if you want to ask any questions. I will tell you whatever you want to know. I know that learning about the Screaming Forest as the home of beast folk is still new information.
So is it just foxes in here?
No.
Okay.
It's all types of beast folk. Entering the forest brings you to your tribe.
But, can I look around? Are we at the main tree? Or is that...
You are on the outskirts.
Okay, so the main tree is presumably separate from the little, like, clans or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Speaking of which, I look towards the tree and be like, "Is that always been there?" Big fire hole.
That's
Or is that from the Krugers?
no, that's not from the Krugers. The tree was a gift from, what was it, Richard?
Turdalia, the god of nature, to Alir, the god of beasts, and previously the god of fire.
Hence the... Yeah. Cool. Rat.
To who?
Alir, A-L-I-I-R.
That
So I have approximately 26 unique animal folk species that live in this world, in
Yeah.
this area.
They all have their own language.
27.
Tolkien style. They all... Well, like, no, you, like,
Well, there's
planned
beast
out
folk.
the grammar.
It's like
and everything.
primordial. There's beast folk, and then there's denominations.
it's like dialects. You could probably pick up on what they're saying,
Yeah.
but it's like
One of them, it says the exact same thing, but it's a heavy Boston accent.
the tree in the center is a gift from Tridali to Alir.
Okay.
It's the center of our people as a whole.
Okay. Yeah. Aside from, not doing anything, are there, like, customs or stuff that would, like, that we should follow, that, otherwise we'll be killed or something?
No,
Like, you have to...
just
Okay.
act with common decency. Don't.
Okay. I just want to make sure there weren't, like, specific rules, like, oh, you have to spread your salt with, like, your left hand, or else we'll murder you or something.
No, not.
Again, coming out of the Feywild on this one, so I don't know what is okay and not okay to do.
You guys will
It's
be.
the right hand in the Feywild.
It's the right hand in the Feywild?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
I'm
guys
gonna
will
forget
have
that.
some form of leniency on you, and you're not breaking any customs by performing any actions because you were never part of the customs.
Okay, cool. I like look around. Are people like looking at us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'd wave, but I shouldn't wave.
Just don't wave.
Yeah,
Just leave.
I'm not gonna wave.
Just wait till you run into the spider folk.
Yeah, you have to wave 8 times.
Yeah.
They love doing that.
You get what?
Did we get Bradley's pinwheel hat?
As long as we believe it exists.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh,
Is
that's right.
It's Bradley's hat. So whenever Bradley's made again, and we all know that it's Bradley's hat, it reconstitutes itself on Bradley's hat.
Yeah.
As long as someone mentions it during the creation of Bradley, it'll exist.
We need to have it so like
Yeah.
Bradley's soul is connected to the hat, so it's just like a Bradley grows out of the hat whenever.
The
We
hat
don't
grows
need
out
to
of
have it.
Bradley.
Yeah.
Are they?
I was expecting a lot more grilling, to be honest. This is pretty nice from you guys.
Well, you said you're.
I'm going to be honest. I really don't care that much. It's like I'm real glad that we're here, but like this forest is literally burning as we speak, so I'm not gonna waste time with questions. I think we should go somewhere, get a long rest, find the thread, that's still the plan, right? And then get out.
I think that your priorities are being skewed by the presence of fire.
Yeah.
And I'd like you to take a rumination on that.
I know that.
If I can step.
It doesn't change my
If I
opinion.
can step in between you guys, Tallie's whole deal was finding threads. Like they for literally any other place they would let burn. But the fact that Tallie has any sort of rumination on these guys
That's
feels
great.
a bit more significant.
I'd also like to stop them burning your home down. Like that's a goal that I'm
Yeah.
aligned with as well, very much so. But we're not going to do that
Tamia,
by
the
sitting there.
fact that you think that I would forsake what I've dedicated my life to is foolish of you.
That's not what I thought. That's what Breyoff thought,
That's also.
and I edited my statement based on that.
I fully understand the time frame we're operating on, and that is why I'm acting the way I am. I understand. We have time right now. They're burning the forest at a slow rate far from us.
They.
I don't think it was that slow of a rate.
How long?
On that area, it wasn't slow, but it was like mid speed.
They had
And
whole
the elder-
machines dedicated to burning
The elder
it
did
down.
mention fire was only one front.
Yeah. But think of the magic trail that took us here, and we can get a point of vantage to see exactly how close they are and the rate that they're doing it. But I think, like, given the fact that it took them at least a day to get 100 feet in, and we have gone hundreds and hundreds of feet in, we should be okay for these two to, not be injured still.
I am also injured. For
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I know, but they're more injured, and you don't seem to you. Yeah,
What's
you should
your
also
health?
be healed here.
11.
Oh, okay.
Because we all got 10. Because I went down and put myself back at 1.
Yeah,
Really? When?
When I
The
rolled
nat
a
20.
nat 20 on
Oh,
my
yeah.
death saving throw.
Oh, right.
yeah.
Alright, well.
Comes at 12. Because at the 1 and the good.
You can see
Very.
Rum's like in his sleeping bag,
Yeah.
like on the ground, already trying to take a nap.
Oh, you're already okay.
He's like, you guys are all going
Does it
too
as-
much."
We're gonna have to move, Grum.
Does it still appear to be night, or are we in like a pocket of that?
It's like daytime. It's like
Yeah.
clear skies.
You said it appeared to be night earlier when
yeah,
we were
when
in
you
like
were
the depths
before,
of it.
Before the
Yeah.
phrase was spoken, yes.
Yeah. So, and given how hush hush these guys have been, I don't think Kruber knows about the phrase.
I don't think Kruger cares about the phrase.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that the odds of them getting to us is like, they're moving very slowly. So we have time to, do other things to, not have to act immediately.
there's never going to be enough time as long as we are fighting a surrounded situation here.
Tamia, things work differently here. There are customs and things that need to be addressed before we can operate anything we would like.
We're enemies of
That's
the guys
great.
outside.
Let's address them then.
Grum's already asleep.
First, Tallie has to talk to their parents, and I should probably watch over Grum here. I don't know if he's waking up.
I think we.
It's like really.
I thought we were not splitting up.
Yeah, I mean, did you want us to come with you to see your parents? You said you were gonna do
You
that.
guys can wait outside.
Yeah,
Like around it, but you'll come with me. I'm not leaving you guys
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna kick the
I'm
drum
gonna.
lightly. Not.
Can I?
You take 20 damage.
Actually, let me. Can I drag the sleeping bag? I know it's not carrying, because I think carry weight's like its own specific thing, but I think I could probably drag Grum as he sleeps.
Guys, just wake him the fuck up.
I did.
Yeah, it's not putting a lot of effort into this, perhaps.
So nice soft ground.
We're moving, Grum. You can get some rest when we're somewhere that we can rest.
We're going to Tallie's mom's house.
Fine. Does she have milk and cookies?
We're not going in.
Maybe? I don't know. What do moms usually have?
Grum, like, I don't know if he gets out of the friggin' sleeping bag. He just kind of stands
Does
up.
the waddle
He
thing?
just kind of like waddles his way with you guys.
Okay.
I'm very hurt.
Did you? I asked if you wanted a healing spell, and you said no.
It's more. There's more. It's more.
It's an emotional hurt.
The tattoos take it out of me, and I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be out of town for a little bit.
It's like a whole thing.
Great. Well, that's great.
That's why I don't use them. But I didn't really have much of a choice.
Yeah, they're gonna cut his arm off. Although his arm just made us.
I was there, Brayoff. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you saw.
You didn't see. You were in the darkness.
I got it through context clues. Sword on.
The only clues you've ever picked up in your lifetime.
At least
Yeah.
you can say at least it was done, I think, for a good cause. Don't think Kruber is doing the right thing, burning down the forest.
No, they're definitely not.
Yeah, I think we're in
I don't
agreement
think
on
that's
that one.
an opinion. I think that's a fact.
Was I, can I ask, how bad did I kill people?
Not. No. I mean, honestly, it was like a lot of
I
knockouts.
don't think you killed any people. I think you killed extensions of Kruger and foot soldiers in a wall.
I don't know. From what I saw, you really just you knocked him over. A few of them ran. They dropped their guns and stuff, and
I saw someone run at one point.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It wasn't that bad. I don't think you killed anyone.
okay.
That's really manipulative of your Brayoff.
What?
What?
What? What do you mean?
That's really manipulative of your Brayoff.
What, for me to say that he didn't kill anyone?
Yeah, because that's a lie.
Oh.
Sorry, Grum. I understand you didn't want to kill people, apparently, but let's not pretend that these were innocent people.
I don't know where they actually went. I was in the darkness.
You threw some of them into the fire. I think directly in front of the super hot burning machine.
I'll be so honest, Grum, though, but the look you had in your eyes looked like you were going to do that before you went into a rage. I think you were totally down to throw those people in the fire before that.
There's nothing wrong with killing people who are actively being horrible.
This sleeping bag just goes over his helmet.
Grum
You can see,
partially
like,
abates a genocide. Grum cries.
you see like the helmet lining around this.
If anything, I think Grum would be more concerned that the tattoo's activated without him, like, really choosing or consciously doing that.
Well, was that
you're
unconscious and
unconsciously-
grabbing the arm?
So I
It
don't know if you.
activated in his
unconscious
sleep,
when
which
it
is
I was
happens,
about to say I don't know if
yeah.
you know this. He was actually unconscious.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
You got
So,
me.
like,
It was a bit of a
he's got
prank
lot
on
on
my
his
end.
mind, and I think right now he needs a good sleep before he thinks about it all.
Yeah, I would
These
say
are
something,
different
but I
heights.
didn't say.
It's wild.
Yeah, I
It's
change
'cause
them
one of them
sometimes.
has
I
the
switched up
bottom,
the.
so-
I changed the aperture and the exposure and stuff on them.
Guys, just follow me,
Probably
please.
just
Okay.
crying
We're
an emotional
following
scene for when after he takes a fat nap.
True.
I'll hug your torso. Or your waistline, I suppose.
I'll travel to my parents' area.
Yeah.
It's a nice place.
It's a very wonderful area, yes.
What do the buildings here look like?
They are like really wide kind of tribal huts. Like instead of being circular, they're kind of like ovals. And some of them are advanced enough that they actually have 2 floors. Or they're they have scaffolding.
Is this their place? Should we?
Yeah, I'll
Look at it, and I sit down.
Like steps or something nearby I can like sit on.
I'll taste.
yeah, you would.
Yeah, I would.
Fucking tweaker. I'm gonna knock.
They got a little fidget thing.
You know?
Yeah.
Cast-
I mean, your parents open the door and they kind of. They don't speak common. They kind of smile and are like, "Ah, Tallie." Any conversation with the parents of Tallie is a peaceful.
They also don't know my name.
That's true. I guess what would they call you? That's a good question.
My name. I gave you names of everyone, including Tally's.
Oh right. I'll pull it up then.
Always got
Out of curiosity, because I like my own languages coming up, would I get like fragments of this from knowing Druidic?
No.
Druidic will come up someday.
Show it to you.
Fine. I did have the name of the elder right, but I forgot that you wrote your own name differently.
What the fuck?
So the names you gave me are also like similar to the things that they're like warrior cat names.
Yes.
Yeah, so they would call you that then. And they're like, welcome back.
You know about it. He knows about it. None of you know about it. You read the books. I did.
It is like it's kind of awkward, but they're like,
Yeah.
And your mom pulls you in for a hug. Your dad's gonna do a pat on the back, and it's kind of like, do you need a place to stay? Coming in?
Please. Very much please.
Sure, come on in. Your friends are welcome.
Oh.
Just
Hey guys, we're welcome inside.
we only have your room.
All of us?
We
Yeah.
have enough beds for everyone, but
That's okay. We've slept in worse.
Introverts his way through.
yeah. You're big. Foxfolk are not that tall. You're fucking huge.
I'm on the ground.
You have to like duck to go through though.
No, I'm not ducking. I am like inchworming myself in my beanbag into the.
So you can't recover and move at the same time. So.
He's
Unless
a
he's got
He's a
tenacity.
sleepy boy.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to deal.
Oh, they're
with
kind of
it
like,
right now.
oh, is your friend okay?
Just-
No, but like, no on more levels than just being hurt.
I roll myself into the corner and immediately pass out.
Do they need food? Or are they?
We're okay for now. We'd just like to. They'd like to rest, and I'd like to catch up.
Sure. Tallie's mother kind of like,
I'll translate for my Spanish mom.
Go ahead and translate.
She just said welcome to the home and to make yourselves home.
Oh,
And she
that's
kind
so
of points
sweet.
to like the little. It's not really like stairs. It's kind of like a tiny like ladder. It's like additional guy. Listen.
You guys can head up to my
Oh.
room, which is the room that's open.
Oh, well, tell Miss Watson I say thank you.
That's a microaggression.
Is that not their last name?
No.
They don't really have last names. They're like of clan,
Yeah.
whatever this clan would be called. Which I don't know if you gave me one for.
I did not give you a
Oh.
name. I assumed since
It would
they
be
were
named
all-
after the elder, so it would.
That's
Well,
what
I'm going
yeah.
off of the wrong information that Tally's last name is Watson.
Yeah,
I'll
that's fair.
do what I do in the Feywild and like curtsy as a thanks, and then let's go up.
Describe your childhood room.
It's like
It's
posters
probably
on the
completely.
wall.
It's probably untouched.
I was so. When they were about to send you up there, I was so tempted to just like scamper up real quick.
You can if you want to. Still.
Hang on.
Hang on. Wait.
They actually said to just wait a minute, and then in Foxfolk, I'll be right back. I'm gonna tidy up,
Of course.
and then I run upstairs to clean my room.
Got treadmill in there.
I was thinking like there's like a photo of like an old high school crush that like broke her heart or broke their heart.
There's little hearts on them.
I
It's just,
immediately-
like, has darts in it.
There's like research that I was trying to do on my own, but it's all like none of it makes any sense because I was just learning how to do it. I grabbed all of that, everything into my bag. I grabbed my old little diary. That's like it's like woven in the back with like grass. I bound the pages myself. I grabbed that. I shoved that in my pocket. I make my bed because it wasn't made.
Yeah.
I put the little like traditional Foxfolk dolls that I would have I turn them around. And then I find all my old doodles that I would make on the corners of my research, and I look at them and I'm like, man, I could have just done art, and then put it, and then shove everything in a bag. And then I'll come back down. You guys can go up, make yourself at home. Feel free to.
What's in the bag?
Hmm?
What's in the bag?
I don't carry a bag. I have pockets.
Oh, you said
I
you
don't know
shoved
where-
Your
it.
pockets would be like
Yeah.
bulging though.
Yeah.
You can't notice that. It's not like hard to know. It's like this.
Did you take something?
So
No.
one or two
Okay.
papers just fly out.
Okay, sure. It's that one?
Hmm?
Is it that one?
There's only
Yeah,
one.
it's up the
Yeah.
ladder.
It's the only door. Okay.
Mhm.
Only ladder.
You got that
It's like
Rod,
a spiral ladder.
Yeah.
It's like wildly.
that like Roderick attic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up. Can I roll perception to see anything you missed?
Hold on. Let me roll.
Sleight of hand to
Let me
clean
roll.
up.
Yeah, let me roll investigation to just like get everything, to see everything.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, you're fucked. You're done. 23.
Ooh. All right.
Contest that little
That's tough
motherfucker.
actually, but no, I have
No,
advantage
oh.
on perception.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That's a 23.
Oh.
Whole attacker wins.
Hold on.
So
Meets beats.
Meets beats.
No, I think it's intelligence. When you make a proficiency bonuses doubled, since I'm in my favorite train. for
Oh
intelligence
yeah,
and wisdom,
that's true. So that's like
and I'm
what?
proficient in perception.
God damn.
Hey, what is
So that'll
What
be
is-
a 26.
what is Tammy knows in your childhood, your room? Anything you tucked under the bed maybe that you forgot to check?
Yeah, you'd Tallie
Bradley.
is Tallie's a very persistent. Tallie's a very big journal person, so I grabbed a diary. There are others.
I won't look through your diary.
There are, and they have little hearts on them, and like they're doodled, and I think on the front of one of them would be like a sketchy drawing of Tallie and their friends.
Where did it all go wrong?
I won't read
What
them,
link? Yeah.
but noticing the cover is enough.
You beeline straight to that under
Do
the
you
bed.
point it out to the other?
You
like,
immediately
No, I won't
you
point
went
it
in the
to the
room
other.
and started fucking
Yeah,
like.
you're like.
Yeah.
On
You
the-
immediately
On
went
the
under.
defensive, I also think, would it be written in Peace Folk?
It would be written
Yeah.
in font.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but I don't need to actually read it.
You've
I just
seen
need
the
to see
photo.
some cover.
That's
You see,
that's been enough.
Tallie and their friend with little hearts and stuff drawn
Yeah.
around it.
Day one, I was hanging out with Chaz. He's so cool.
Couldn't be farther away from the name of the childhood friend.
Are there is there a beanbag in there? Is Tallie a beanbag kind of guy?
Sure, yeah.
It's
Alright.
It's
There's
not,
like a stuffed bag up there for a chair.
Yeah.
it's like the bed, and then
Right.
the chair that I would use at my little
Yeah.
makeshift desk is a beanbag.
You got a guy Grum over to the beanbag.
Grum's still on the ground.
Yeah, Grum's got a sleeping bag.
If we went up a ladder,
Yeah,
you
you
would
went
still
up
be
a-
under the
you
ground.
were able to go up there.
Yeah, we helped you up.
Yeah.
I sort of like pushed on your waist a little bit to help
I
you.
was gonna say it's like getting a carpet up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's just a log in front of Tallie's bed.
I'll take a nap on the floor.
There's a lot of bottles up here.
I mean, you don't do alchemy without a lot of bottles.
But no, like water bottles. Like bottles that like have like a little bit of water at the end of them.
Absolutely not. Tallie does not have that kind of mental illness. Tallie is fucking dialed in at all times.
Yeah.
There are no water bottles behind my bed.
No bedroom cup check.
I'm surprised you haven't seen any of those pseudo Bradleys.
No, I couldn't. All my
That-
alchemy
that-
here sucked.
That would have gotten
Yeah.
Tallie kicked out, probably.
There's-
Making a little abomination.
Yeah.
What's
There's
Well,
like a-
it's not that. It's
yeah.
that Tallie literally did not have access to
Yeah.
what they needed.
There's like
No,
a sketch of what
but
Bradley
still.
could be.
Tallie was
and
the
they
kind
look
of kid
a
to have
lot
like an
better.
inchworm in a glass.
Yeah, guys, don't
Yeah.
open like a trunk if there are unstable things in there.
Yeah.
If you shake something, it'll probably just explode.
So Tallie was the nuclear Boy Scout essentially.
Oh my god. Anyway, so you guys go up and rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I come back down to visit my family.
Yeah.
I'm actually got a short rest if that's alright.
Yeah. This is
I assume we're long resting.
long resting. Yeah.
Oh,
How has everything been here with you guys?
First of all, your mother, like, before you even get the chance to talk, like, goes up to, like, probably some scars and is like, oh my god, are you okay? What have you been getting into?
My fur is like actively burnt right now.
Yeah. Also, your bleached fur.
Yeah, it's like the bleach is coming off the ends and then
Yeah.
well, just a lot of things. There was a lot of fire on the way here, and I had to dye my fur at one point for.
Dye your fur?
Yeah, going through my rebellious phase.
Oh.
It was a disguise.
Disguise? What?
Oh yeah, shit. I mean, I've been, I've stayed out of trouble mostly.
Yeah?
I've just pursued my. I've just pursued all of my I've been able to do a lot. And I
did.
haven't gotten into any trouble. There's been no trouble.
You cannot lie to your mother, you know that, right?
I can try.
She kind of gives you, like, a nice little hug. Kind of sits down, goes over to, like, the little kitchen area, brings over, like, a little thing of tea, and is like, here,
Thank you.
take a seat. And then they kind of, classic table is like, so honestly, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I said this to the elder, but I know I left unannounced, but I've been able to do quite a many things with what I've pursued.
Yeah.
I've done many things. Lots of scientific testing and research, and I've been very well. How has the clan been? The tribe.
I guess your dad will be like, up until recently, we've been good. I mean, life goes on. I mean, you probably didn't notice, but that's actually the elder's daughter. The mask makes it hard to tell, but about a year ago she passed, so her daughter took over. Yeah, I mean, we've been same old, really, just farming. There was that war that took place, or is taking place.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what they want from us. Do you think they must know that we're here, so I'm not sure how that happened. You haven't, did you tell people when you were?
No.
That's good.
I only told these three that I brought in.
Right,
Is it-
about that.
Yeah.
It's 3 more friends than when you left. How'd that happen?
Well, it's... Cut me some slack. It's 2 more friends than when I left, alright? But, I guess I'll just lay it out for you guys how it went.
Okay.
I left here. I went to the FTC, since I believed I would have more access to what I was looking for. I was picked up by an alchemist, and I had my research trained. I lived in the Untamed Horde for quite some time, doing help around there, and these folks have become my adventuring party as of late.
Adventuring party?
Yes.
You consider yourself an adventurer? That's intense.
It is.
That means, are you like going to dungeons and fighting beholders and stuff?
You almost had.
We've done some dungeoning and some battling. Due to the nature of what I've been researching, and I know you're gonna hate to hear this, Mom, but I have put myself very close to the actions that are currently brewing around all of the country.
In what way?
Did they notice Tallie's eyes too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about that. They probably do, but they haven't seen you in so long that they haven't really. They've probably been more focused on the fact that you're here.
Yeah.
But yeah, carry on. Are you part of the war? Are you fighting on the front lines?
No.
Oh,
We're
kills you.
my boss music.
Yeah.
We're trying to abate the war as much as we can. We're heavily involved in it in some ways. Right now, we're actively wanted by Kruber. There's a medium to medium.
Do they know your name? Or are you just are they just not liking you because of our race?
They, we had a kind there me and the Kruber dynasty had a business relationship for some time, and they decided I was no longer valuable after some years of my research, and in an attempt to get rid of me, that failed. We have become wanted, and we're like there's like a medium to medium large bounty on us.
Okay.
They know the name I go by now.
Oh, do you not go by Blackberry?
No, I go by Tallie now. I tried to fit in with more of the world I was entering.
Makes sense. As long as you don't forget where you're from. I don't hate that, I guess. Obviously, I want you to be safe, but if I've learned anything, it's telling you what to do isn't gonna. I mean, you're an adult now. Your choices are your own. But obviously, we want you to be happy and safe. I mean, you'll always be our little kid. But as long as you're being safe and doing what you want.
I would love to show you guys some of the things I've learned. Maybe not in the very boring way that I could explain it, but just to show you some of the things I've learned. I guess maybe in some way to, I don't know. I'd love to show you guys what I've learned in my research.
Oh, sure, of course, honey. When now or?
Yeah, I'd love to show you guys what I.
She kind of looks to your dad, and he's kind of like, sure. What do you have? Are you?
I've done quite a bit. I've learned. One is I've learned how to brew potions in a much more. I've learned how to brew potions. That was the first step, but I've learned. How do I explain this? My research itself focuses on improving and enhancing capabilities of living things. I've learned how to control mutations in living. It's fascinating. I'll.
Are you okay?
I'm just trying to figure out how to explain it. I wanna.
You can just show us if it would be easier.
Mom, check this out.
I know.
Here's Bradley.
This is your son, sorta. Maybe.
I mean,
Not so.
if you're worried about it, you can do it tomorrow. No rush right now. Why don't you? I mean, you seem exhausted.
I am. I would love to. Yes, please.
Yeah.
I would love to show you more of this tomorrow.
Sure. Take a rest.
Before I go to rest, do you know? Do you mind if I run out real quick and make another visit somewhere else?
Sure. Are you visiting? Name. Shit. Frostman?
Yes, I would love to.
Well, sorry. You never established pronouns for Frostman.
She, her.
Okay. Sure. It might be a little tough. She joined the Forest Guard.
Is she? Okay.
I would ask the Elder if she would know, most likely.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh,
and she kind of goes over to the, like, you got, like, the bracelet on.
Yes.
Your mom kind of goes over and is like, your bracelet's loose. And she ties it up, rearranges, like, the beads, like, there you go.
thank you. Thank you.
we'll be here. I mean, you can do dinner tonight with your friends if they're feeling better.
We
Give
would,
them some of the traditional dishes or something.
we would love that.
Sure.
We would love that. I'm gonna head out and ask around for Frost Moon, and then I'll be back. And when I'm back, we can get them for dinner.
They kind of like awkward, like
Yeah.
like, over hug, and you head out. And I think that's where we will end for today. I think that's a good stopping point. We'll pick up next time with you three probably doing something and talking in the bedroom as you are getting better.
Us three
Pillow
climbing
fight.
out the window,
And-
going to the main
Yeah.
tree, burning it down.
And Tallie looking for
Yeah.
another friend.
We've
Yeah.
been sleeper agents for Kruger the whole time.
No.
Next episode, we find
Bronx
Tally's
right here.
bong.
Yes, thank you all for coming to this episode or watching it later.
I love you.
That was a good one. Yeah. We will see you guys next week
That's the plan.
on the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got 5 next
Yeah.
month.
Yes. We'll see you then if anyone actually watches this. Adios. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye.